Y'all heard that.
Yo, what's the deal, man? Welcome to the cool side of the pillow. It's your boy, the Slim Assassin with the passion, Big A. And I got Tia.
Hello.
Damo.
DJ Dom King, what's going on?
D Nice.
D Nice.
Say it twice.
Nah.
5 times.
Yeah. 3 times. Did he 3 times? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Thank everybody for tuning in, man. Another week. Another version of the cool side.
Yes, sir.
What y'all do this weekend, man?
Easter.
What did y'all do this weekend?
I went to church.
Praise the Lord.
It's been 5 years. I went to church.
Ooh, amen.
Easter always bring everybody out.
You going next week too?
I'm gonna go next week because church was good this week, so I'm gonna go next week. It's been a while. It's been like 5 or 6 years since I've been to church.
Was it cracking? It was a lot of people there.
It was cracking. It was a lot of shouting and a lot of stepping. It was a spectacle. I'm gonna keep it real.
What's the worst time to go to church? Easter Sunday or Mother's Day?
They go on Mother's Day?
Oh, Mother's Day popping.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
I didn't grow up in a church.
I think it's Easter.
I think
Easter Sunday, the resurrection, yeah.
It comes first.
And I think Easter is more on bring your best outfit out, like your best fly shit that you got.
Pastel colors.
Yeah, I seen the lady in there. I'm not trying to clown church, so before anybody say anything about me saying, I want to clear it up. A lady had this big ass hat on, like big. That shit was like a trash bag and it like set to the side. But that shit was fly though. But I'm like, damn, you really out. How she get in the car with that shit on? Because I know that's something that you got to put on, and before you leave, you can't take it off. Nah, I think she tucked it under in the whip with her. But that shit look anyway. I don't want to talk about church. I'm sorry. Praise the Lord.
Did they do the little church speeches?
Yeah, they did the speeches. They did a lot of songs. And
you know the songs?
Jesus loved the little children.
They did that?
All the children of the world. Yeah, they did that.
Yo.
You asked me, man.
That was a yes or no answer, though.
Come on, man. You don't ask me anything about no music, man. I'm going to bust it out if I know it.
Right.
I ain't mad at you, bro.
D Nice, man. How was your Easter, man? How was your Easter?
It was good. I got to the bread.
As you should.
Time and a half?
I ain't gonna say let. My daughter was with her mother.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to work.
Okay. That's not bad.
Mando.
You know what I mean?
Tia?
Hang out with the family, cook. I only make one thing, though, and that's the mac and cheese. I feel like, it's a big accomplishment. That's a big dish. I shouldn't have to make nothing else.
That's a fact.
That's a big the
rest
deal.
of the plate. Like,
pretty much.
Yeah,
so.
Your mac nasty, you like, oh.
Yeah, the mac.
It's no hope.
Yeah, the mac.
Zero. It's
no
mac
hope.
and it's a potato salad.
Because you're gonna take a bite of your mac first, though.
Yeah.
Potato salad is that's like extra.
But
I
you
like
can
potato
pass.
salad.
But you can't pass on mac if it's there.
You can't pass.
If the
on
mac don't look right, I'm not gonna grab nothing else on the table. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
so-
good.
Yeah, I'll be like, nah.
I go to rallies.
Is it a party foul?
I'm a one-trick pony.
Is it a party
Mac and
foul
cheese.
if they make that mac with the little? Because I heard it was like you can't make the macaroni
With the little noodles?
the little Kraft
elbows?
mac. Yeah, those is no good.
It's a no for me, but
It's good. It's good.
I like to use the large ones because I put a lot of ingredients, lots of cheese and
You gotta hold all
butter.
that. You gotta hold all that.
So yeah, you need them big daddy
What
elbows.
was that?
I'm about to say.
Huh? Look
What
at
you
you.
say you put in
Nah, I
butter?
can't give y'all the recipe
That cheese needs something to hold on to.
Exactly.
Like these thick gubs.
That's
Thick gubs.
But yeah, that was cool. Kids had the little Easter egg hunt. I'm like, dang, I wish I was still a kid again. Oh. But yeah, they ungrateful. Like, we put dollars in, like, what are we going to do with $1?
Word?
I'm like, what?
Growing up, I never was a part of an Easter egg hunt.
Oh, Jehovah's Witness?
Nah, well, I wasn't baptized, so I just never was a part of one.
Yeah.
Damn, that's like a.
We should do an adult one.
Easter hunt. Put
Niggas
cushion
will start.
that would be
Niggas
cool.
will start fighting over that.
I mean, how you gonna fight? You either get it or you don't.
Niggas gonna be fighting.
That would be cool. I'm down
don't
for
feel
an
like I
adult
missed out
Easter
on
egg
anything.
hunt.
Nah, it's not really. Not to me. It's not a big
I didn't do
deal.
too many Easter egg hunts.
My son don't even go for him. He just.
He be chilling.
He is whatever one he see. He ain't fighting nothing.
Yeah. It's like,
You know what I'm saying? And then he mad when it ain't no M&Ms or candy in it. He don't want money. He like, I want candy.
I looked it
I
up.
can't eat this dollar, son.
Yeah.
Right.
What I'm gonna do with this,
Go
Dad?
to the ice cream truck. Duh. You kids, man.
Ice cream trucks
They
ain't even what they
ungrateful.
used to be, man. You know, shit is so high now. Ice cream truck niggas
Don't even
Definitely
come.
need a couple
Don't
of
even come
dollars.
around though.
because it's
Not
too
in Long
high.
Beach,
It's not
at
even really
least.
worth it. Especially in the summer when gas go up. So you
Man.
already got inflation on like ice creams and chili for the nachos and all that other shit.
The only
Oh,
but
no.
gas is expensive too.
My
so-
neighborhood, the ice cream truck, he pull over and chill.
Yeah,
that nigga like come to me.
Ice cream trucks is disrespectful.
They
dude.
pull up at like schools and parks.
They need
and
to
just
bring
wait.
back that wrestling ice cream. You remember that? They
man,
need to bring
that-
that back.
Nah, I used to
That
fuck
shit
with
was
the,
fire, though.
Remember the
Fire.
snowstorms?
That shit was tight fire.
Niggas didn't fuck with snowstorms?
Hell yeah.
Not me.
That was the icy joint, right?
Nah, that was
You talking
the
the cone?
cookies and cream in the cup.
Oh,
the snowstorm
yeah,
in the
yeah,
cup.
the
Oh yeah,
They
like
used
it
to
was
be-
$2. It used to be $2.
The motherfuckers used to be $1.25, bro. They like $3.25.
Yeah, I
man.
told you,
That's
inflation,
crazy.
bro.
That's
Everything's
ridiculous.
expensive
Yeah,
now.
that is ridiculous though.
Sheesh. No wonder these
Where I
kids
stay
don't care
now,
about no dollar.
it'd be like 2 ice cream trucks a day probably, and I go out there every blue moon and grab something, or my daughter would be like, "Dad, let's go get some," and I look at the prices like, "Yo, this is
used
not
to
what
come
I
up off
came
like
up
a
on,"
dollar.
you know,
Yeah.
or $1.50 had you lit for like at least 2 hours to the next one slide.
Yeah,
through, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
word.
Get them chili cheese Fritos.
Nigga giving up a 10 and
The
getting
little
$2
sour, the
back.
sour straws, the bag of sour straws.
You like, what I get?
Yo.
They ain't got no receipts. You like, what?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the high ass ice cream, man. Damo, how was your Easter, man?
Man, mine was so chill. I always use April as like the stack month. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really too much going on in April. Like, spring break is, I'm not in school, so I just use it to chill. I stack. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got fly though.
Spent all that tax money already, huh?
I got fly, man. If I'm getting tax money, shit.
That part
The man
sometimes.
ain't playing.
For real. You gotta get that shit back sometimes. For
Tax
real.
day is April 17th.
17th of
y'all
last
Talk
did-
about it.
Y'all did y'all taxes?
I have
Yeah.
That's the deadline.
I still need to do my shit.
Yeah, that's the deadline.
Oh, before the
I ain't-
penalty?
Yeah, I got to file.
I don't want no penalty. They come for your ass.
Yeah, that was stacked.
Really, it all depends on how much you made.
That part.
Yeah. So if you ain't pulling
That's
nothing
true.
greater than 50, 60K, you ain't gonna pay. You probably pay $100 penalty. I paid one before. and
Hey,
it's-
every
it's
dollar
like-
count,
Every
D.
dollar.
You better foul.
Everybody ain't
Yeah.
getting a
Care
refund.
about the niggas that ain't
Everybody
making
ain't getting a
50K.
refund.
I'm definitely getting a refund.
It's
though.
no way you won't get a refund though,
Yeah.
because you know it's a state. The state you always gonna get a state, so
Unless
it's no
you
way
owe.
you won't get
Yeah,
a refund.
right.
Unless you owe that nigga.
You would never owe the state. You only owe federal.
Shit, man.
I
It's
Nah,
no
they could
way
take
to
your
owe the
states.
state. Real
They took
shit.
my states.
Like even if you would go
Shit.
exempt,
I've never
you
got
still
my
get a state
states,
check.
like, ever.
Because the state still take out your medical, all that Social Security come from the state. So you still get deductions when you're exempt from the state. So you always will get a state check.
Real shit. Once you niggas stop
Well,
playing.
shit, I need to
take
make a
my
phone call because
$38.
I ain't got one in like
Man,
I ain't got one in like
need-
4
I need to
years.
call
You ain't got a
nigga.
state check in 4 years?
I ain't got one day every time. They
Somebody
always say
overdoing
they
your taxes
take
ain't
it.
doing it right.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit, they need to. Well, she need to cough up some bread.
Niggas tripping, so make sure you
Do
make
niggas
that
still go to
deadline.
H&R Block?
That's for damn sure.
Remember when that was the move? Like
Oh, yeah,
when you
on
first
me.
started working, H&R was the move. Now I don't even be seeing them.
I
no
do
more.
my own taxes.
TurboTax, all that shit. It's
Easy.
like my mom do mine, so
That's
I trust her.
That's always lit.
I trust moms.
Happy birthday to Maya Angelou. She would have been 90 years old. Yeah, she been all down my timeline today.
Damn.
Shout out to Google for making her the homepage. Even though
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was
it
pretty
should have
dope.
been MLK, but shout out to
Yeah.
Google for doing that.
I mean, 50th
Right.
anniversary.
Yeah, it
Like,
should have been him.
Because it's the 50th anniversary marking his assassination.
Oh man, it's
So-
been 50.
Yeah,
April
50
4th.
years.
Can you imagine
a
that?
lot? We have
Trauma
progressed
right
a
now?
lot, but a lot has not changed. I mean,
the same.
hence all the deaths and stuff
Still all the
with
same
the
whole-
police.
His granddaughter did she led a rally.
Yeah,
She led a rally, I think, in D.C.
Right.
Or a speech or something like that, and it was pretty powerful.
right.
Yeah,
A lot
right.
of
That's
the
crazy.
over there, East Coast, Southern states, they do it big for like MLK.
It means more to them.
Yeah, definitely.
As sad as that sounds, it means.
No, it's
I mean, we
definitely,
turn
yeah,
up.
yeah.
What was
No,
it
for real.
for January? We had a parade on King Boulevard here in LA, but I feel like we should do something
That's
on
not
this
ours
day.
no more. It
It's
stopped
still
being
ours.
ours when they start televising it.
I guess you could say that,
Because
but
now
I mean,
it's not being done for those purposes now.
Right.
So
That shit
It's like a small rose parade, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. That used to be dangerous in my city. Shit, you show up to a Martin Luther King parade, you better. It used to be dangerous.
With the one on King.
Man.
Yeah, that's one in LA too.
That was a gang
on
rally.
everything. Niggas got caught at a traffic light one time.
I thought it was nice and respectful this year.
Man.
Growing up, that parade's never been respectful.
And it depends on what
It's never been respectful.
What street you on. Like you east on King or you west on King.
Yeah.
Or you in the middle.
No, we be right in the middle. Boom, it's over.
Yeah, it's all angles.
Word.
As soon as Tommy the Clown go by, it's time to go home.
It's time to go home.
Nigga gotta wait
That's
on
your
Tommy
best
the Clown.
entertainment.
Oh yeah,
That's the biggest distraction. That's
yeah.
the biggest distraction.
Let's wait on Tommy the Clown and we out of here.
He got
Tommy's
like 3 or 4
still dancing.
stops too. When he stopped, he get lit. Literally.
Lit. The whole April Fools. Did any of you guys get pranked? Did anybody
Yeah,
get
man.
pranked?
My
What
daughter
happened?
got me.
She got you?
Damn.
She scared the shit out of me, bro.
Damn.
Like,
Let's
she
talk
got
about
me.
it. Let's talk about it.
she called me.
You hug my nigga?
Yeah. Shit.
Man, she called me that morning and was like she was in the hospital
Mm.
and said she got burned or something like that. Like she was grabbing something on the stove and it fell.
Mm.
And that's what happened to me. So I immediately panicked. Like I dropped what I was drinking, everything. And she just started laughing and talking in the background like, I got him. And I was just looking at what I dropped like, really, money?
Wow.
Cause I was like,
It's
what
not
hospital
funny,
you
but
at?
it's funny.
Yeah, it was
She
funny
really
after.
got you
and
though.
she was
Yeah.
dying too. I
She
was like,
weak, huh?
whoa.
She
That
don't even
worked.
understand.
Like she pressed the right button that morning. It worked. But I was tight of her all day.
Yeah, I got a rental car this weekend, and so I was telling people that I got a new car, and I was like, April Fools, that was all I did.
Shit was quiet.
Because people was generally happy for me, like, oh, congrats, and I was like,
You start feeling bad, or you was just like, fuck it.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna keep going.
No, I told them immediately,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
like,
Oh, okay. I was about to
Yeah.
say, like, they like, damn, you like, damn, they really
thought about
believe
that's
it.
not a good
That's
joke, but I
crazy.
couldn't think of
Yeah.
anything, so.
Because it's crazy. I wanted to do that to my girl, man. I was gonna I was thinking about like in January, like on April Fools, I'm gonna go rent like an expensive ass, like go to 310 or some shit if they still
That would
around,
be funny.
and rent like a Phantom or something and be like, I hit the lotto. 'Cause remember somebody hit it,
Yeah.
and then, but then I was like, that would be a waste of money. Like
Man,
that ain't
yeah.
gonna be a good joke.
I mean,
That's
I
gonna be on
really
me.
do
I
think
would
if you
be
get it
pissed.
on, no, if you got it on the gram or something, you got to get your money's worth. Like, I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Imagine the feeling if you see me pull up.
Right, it's
Like-
like, oh, he not
But
lying.
honestly, though, you
Yeah.
will
There's
fool.
no way you're lying.
You
You got a
can
whole
you
family.
won't just fool her. You'll fool everybody if you post it. We be like, this
For
nigga
real.
D, what? This nigga in the Ferrari. You see this shit?
And
Right.
What the
with
fuck
it.
is going on? Like that shit would
I
be
thought
a
about
good
doing that
April
shit like
Fool's joke.
end of January. Like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But I ain't did no big prank in a while. I'm always pranking somebody, so I was like, that'd be.
I'm
cool.
always getting pranked. So this year
This year
I
was the one
slid
getting-
by this year. I'm cool.
What about you, Rick? You a jokester?
Nah, I didn't play none of that shit this year, man.
No
It was on
I was a
pregnancies.
little tight, yeah.
Yeah,
so I
it's a
didn't-
little
I was a little
tight.
tight. April Fools, I don't really like it anymore.
It was on Easter, man. That was trash.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
kind of I was kind of in the
Wasn't
spiritual.
trash.
I was in my
It took the
spiritual
spirit
shit.
of fucking people day up away.
Yeah, okay.
Because April Fool's, your object, like my daughter was, to
Right,
fuck
right.
somebody day up, like with a good ass prank.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't do that if everybody in their Sunday's best and, you know, they in the mood of God and church.
Holy and all
That
that.
don't
you
wanna-
know what I'm
that was
saying?
me,
Yeah,
man.
you don't want to, like, play that. you
They
know what
blocking
I'm saying?
April Fool's jokes
Right, I just
everywhere.
came out of church.
Deflect, deflect, deflect.
God was
I
blocking all that
rebuke,
shit.
I
Don't bring
rebuke.
that this way. I just left church, nigga.
Niggas is deflecting like a motherfucker. Like,
Speaking of April Fools, it was a video floating around. I thought it was an April Fool's joke or kind of in that area as far as that chick shooting no boy in the head, man.
You thought that was before April Fool's?
When I saw it, it was around that time
yeah,
when
I
I
saw
seen
that
this
day
shit, and
too.
I was like, is this a part?
Didn't it go viral? It went viral yesterday. Or the
Nah,
day before
Nah,
this,
I
was,
seen
this
that
was
shit.
Sunday.
Yeah, I seen that
This
shit
was
on
that-
Sunday.
No, I
Tuesday.
see- I
thought
seen
it
it
I
was
seen it
fake.
before
Yeah, I
Sunday.
seen it
but
before
went
Sunday.
viral like after
I
April.
only seen it one time though.
I seen it before Sunday.
Yeah, see, I
Yeah,
seen.
when
I
came
can't
to
find the
work,
video.
Everybody was talking about it the next day at work.
Yeah, I seen that shit on Sunday, dude. That shit blew my mind. It was like I'm still kind of, but I heard it was real.
Why
It's
would
real.
why would you think it's fake?
Because niggas do all types of crazy shit like
They
that,
That
man.
shit didn't look fake.
It
bro.
didn't. It didn't.
Nah,
Nah,
it-
like
I
shit.
can't
Nothing
lie, I
about
didn't
that
watch
looks
it.
fake.
Once I read the description of what happened, I was like, oh, fuck that.
Nothing
I'm not
about
watching
that video looks fake.
No,
It
bro,
didn't-
it did
it
look
didn't,
fake
but,
to
bro,
me. It
but
didn't look fake
it's
to me,
like-
but I was like, this.
Nah, you wild to even
It's a-
think that.
bro.
Because I barely
I
heard
mean,
the
just
gunshot. It was like weird to me. Like I barely heard it.
Y'all wild.
just think about it, bro. I mean, it's so much.
And at the end of the day, though, D, you want to hope that's fake. Like you don't want to be like, nah, hell no, nobody got that on video like that. Like,
I'm gonna put it to you like this:
people crazy.
if you seen it, meaning it went viral, it probably wasn't fake.
Nah, yeah, once it go viral. But I seen it one time.
Yeah, I seen it early too, though.
Yeah,
when I first
and I was
seen
like,
it,
oh shit,
I knew it wasn't fake.
I was like, they gonna take this down because that's not a funny joke. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And then I start seeing. I watched it probably like 20 times in a row.
Still
like,
watching.
You was still not believing.
I was
it,
dumbfounded. Like, if this shit is real, I was like, I'm just psych myself. It's probably a psych myself out, like to say that it's fake, because that shit is sad as fuck. I mean, it's sad.
And the guy, he didn't even die. He's still alive, fighting for his life.
He ain't gonna survive.
That's true.
He was really losing oxygen to his brain. Like, that shit was crazy.
And
And if he does survive, he won't be the same.
That's crazy. I don't even see how y'all.
What kind of gun was it?
Bro.
I mean,
I ain't watching.
honestly,
I mean, maybe I just hoped
knew
it was
When
real.
you see it, you're gonna be like, nothing about this is fake.
I knew it was real because
I don't believe Facebook, so
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be like
that
one of
was
those
my
skeptical
thing,
people. But
yeah.
since it was
I done
like
seen
on
so much crazy
CNN,
shit.
like okay, I'm like okay, I believe.
I done
it
seen
now.
some crazy shit, yo. Like,
so many different type of graphics and
yeah, I done
type
seen
of,
it, but I'm just saying,
effects
like,
that
that
you
wasn't
can do.
funny to me. That's why I was like, nah.
That shit was nowhere near funny.
It
I mean, just
wasn't-
the thought of it.
Oh,
And that's
it
the
was
thing,
sad,
like
man.
y'all gotta stop flexing on these social media outlets. Like for what? Who y'all trying to flex for? Like
She really
it probably was like 4 or 5 people
The
on that
nigga
live
told her it
that
was
you
nothing.
flexing
It wasn't no
for.
clip in it. That's why she did that. But
Right.
if you really know how to handle a gun, you'll know
Which
what's the clip in
obviously-
it once
Yeah,
you
you
cock
can-
it.
yeah,
Like,
you
oh,
can feel
We
okay.
was just talking
You can
about
feel
this
that
last
up
week
top.
about gun safety and all this stuff. It's
Yeah.
like, look, you see why people need classes and they need to be, thoroughly checked out before y'all be giving motherfuckers guns.
Man, me thinking about it just really, it's crazy.
yeah, that shit.
I'm just happy.
And the dude even said, because I heard it on the radio, the audio, and he was just like, yo, you making me nervous.
said it.
Pop. Ugh.
God.
Horrible. Awful.
He was like,
Just imagine how she feel. Like
that's what I'm saying. They charged him
I heard it
for
was a
attempted
setup
murder.
because him and the dude in the backseat got into it a couple of days prior to that.
Yeah, I heard that theory too.
They said it was a setup. Yeah, that's what they saying. But rumors are rumors.
But I
That's what
mean,
they say.
but they didn't see that old boy had the cameras, or is that just something they running with
I
right
don't know,
now?
bro.
Yeah,
Shit.
for sure.
You know, people just say anything
I know,
like,
people
yo,
do
this is
stupid
an
shit.
inside
Niggas get to the
job.
bottom
But
of shit
people
too,
do
though.
stupid
This
shit
is
every day.
The
bitch.
Illuminati.
Yeah.
A
Like,
nigga
shut
walked
up.
up on Facebook Live with his face to the camera saying, I'm about to start killing people and shot somebody.
yeah, that was like-
people do dumb
Man.
shit all
Wasn't
the
that
time,
a couple
bro.
Easters ago?
I'm just saying, like,
like
people
another
don't care
holiday?
about cameras rolling.
I remember that. That was wild.
If
That
the
was crazy.
police
Shot
don't
like-
He
care,
said, I'm
why
about to
should
shoot
they?
you. Like, that
He
was
shot an
wild,
old
yeah.
man just like leaving his family or going to see his family. Horrible.
My thing is, man, how did we get so numb to just like somebody?
Because
that is
it's
sad.
Look
too
at the
much
shit you
information
see.
at one time.
No, just look at your intake on negativity.
Right.
Look how
All
much
day, yeah.
negativity you see
That's
Right. Within the
on
videos,
one
the
time going.
comments.
Like, let's just say you broke up your social media interactions into segments. So let's just say every time you took out your phone and got on Instagram, that was one session. No matter how long you was on it, it's a session.
Yeah.
So every time you do it, it's classified as a session. Imagine how many sessions you have per day on social media. And then during those sessions, how much negativity you'll see, whether it's from
A lot.
like major stories, publicized stories, or is it somebody's personal issues being thrown on social media for you to digest?
Last night, I watched a girl on live basically announce that she was about to get divorced. And she was going in for like an hour. She telling all her business, crying. Damn. And I'm like, I look at the time like, damn, it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
what's
And
crazy?
I'm watching this right now just go down. Like, that's crazy to be.
Yeah.
This should let you know how numb we've become. Remember we used to watch, like, well, not used to watch, but you used to see, like, fights on Instagram and stuff like that. It was to the point to where World Star had, like, a fight compilation.
I love
Right.
them. They still got
Right.
them
But I'm just saying, and you watch them.
all the time.
So how can you even ask, how do we come so numb?
Because
if
I mean,
you know why.
I mean, just to the point to where it's just like it's kind of. If we show our mama like, oh my God,
because they frowned on shit like that.
It ain't like
they frowned on shit like that.
Oh man,
Look
that
at
shit.
our parents and grandparents came up in a time where blacks got along, bro. Like,
Yeah.
the beef was with the oppressor.
I'm just saying that
You know what I
shit's
mean?
just crazy how we just watch the shit and just keep scrolling like that.
Yeah.
Says the guy who
Yeah.
still watches the fight
I
compilations.
mean, that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
But how did we
remember-
get? How did we
You
get?
ever watch movies where they be trying to like brainwash people to do bad, like The Fifth Element, when they watch and they show like fights and decapitations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're doing to yourself.
Bro, that shit still.
I mean,
Like
more or
you-
less.
like-
I'm not gonna say directly that's what you're doing, but I think
It
you
is.
definitely have a point there. What you?
I don't mean like intentionally doing
Right.
it, but like unaware of what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
you're
if
intaking
you
a lot of
pump-
negative.
I mean, it's just basic science. So every action is an equal and opposite reaction. So
We are
it's
sick.
like, yeah, if you keep watching that shit all day, that's why a lot of people they be up here flexing and like showing off. Oh, you know, I got this, I got that
Yeah.
on these social networks, trying to like get some type of positive reinforcement. They want to get likes, they want to get comments and shit.
Yeah.
Like they really be looking to their timeline to like make themselves happy.
Yeah.
That's
It's
sad.
just like a, to me, it's like a magnet of attention. Like everybody just want attention. So,
Right.
That's a fact.
you know what I'm saying? So if we give it to them, it's going to continue to go.
You're gonna
Yeah.
feed the monster.
Yeah. And we all do. We all guilty of it, though.
That's a fact.
We all guilty of the cycle. So
Right.
it's kind of like,
No one's perfect.
not one person can, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not one person is going to be able to just, you know what I'm saying, stop it. You got to
Right.
like, that shit
I
gotta
used
die
to follow
completely.
World Star and all those fights and
Yeah.
stuff. When that shit
I'm
come on my
guilty.
timeline,
I
I
never
scroll
liked the
by
fight
it.
compilations.
I don't watch it.
I never watched the fight compilations because
Man, I used to watch that shit. And I used to have to stop
It's
watching
entertaining as fuck, to be
Yeah.
honest.
it's never like
But,
a good fight.
It
I
get
used to just be
oversaturated
mad.
after a while.
I used to just see, like, you know, niggas getting hit in their temple. And I'm
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
damn,
If you like, I
if
watched
this
the few
nigga
when they
died,
first
I
started.
witnessed the murder.
None of the fights in the compilation are fair fights. Somebody's
Yeah.
getting maxed out all the
Yeah.
time.
And
I
that's,
don't
but
watch
those are the
that.
ones they
Yeah.
pick.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Those are the
wanna
ones
watch
they
that.
pick, though.
Nah,
so.
that's
It's like
not cool.
knockout compilation. It ain't no
Yeah.
fight compilation.
Yeah.
It don't
I
be
think-
no good fights.
I think it definitely does something to your psyche to see stuff like that every day. And then I hate when, like, if I watch a video of like two black girls fighting and then you go under and it's like some racist ass Trump supporter
Man.
make
Look at
America
them
great again.
black
See, that's
bitches.
why these niggers shouldn't be
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
see, and it's like that shit pissed me off so
Oh, when
bad.
it's like black on black violence, and they're like, but Black Lives Matter.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that
yeah.
has nothing to do with that, but like, but it just gives them ammunition to say some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
We the most publicized. I'm not gonna get into that. But speaking of Black Panther, man, still climbing them charts.
let's go.
Still climbing the charts.
Wakanda forever.
6 mil away.
Yep.
I don't know what the number is exactly today, but
Ain't no telling. People probably seeing it right now. So they're saying it's the fourth largest grossing movie in the United States. And it's $6 million away from surpassing the Titanic, which is the third. So,
number
I mean,
three?
it's on its way. $6
What's
million
number
is
one?
not that much. I think number one is
Avatar.
Avatar. Yeah. Dang.
that's
I was
the
like,
king
what
of
is the
everything.
movie? I'm so
Yeah.
glad you said that.
Oh, yeah, Avatar was on such a whole
it just
different
passed
level.
Frozen. It passed Frozen to move to the spot.
And
it was in.
Frozen is huge.
Yeah, it just
Like,
passed
that's
Frozen.
crazy.
I didn't know how huge.
And it's crazy because where Frozen
really
sits,
was.
that's what DVD sales.
Yeah.
So they surpassed Frozen without DVD.
Oh, that shit
They
finna be
surpassed
number
a lot
one.
of movies
Came
prior
back.
to them without
Yeah,
DVDs.
nigga.
Yeah.
At this rate, do y'all think that Infinity War is still going to
Absolutely.
surpass?
The pre-sales already broke the Black Panther pre-sales.
Yeah.
So they're
Nah,
because I listened to this this little podcast and this guy was like the dynamic with Infinity War is most people, not most, a lot of people who weren't even Marvel fans went to go see Black Panther. It was a
Right.
cultural thing.
Right.
So by them going to see Black Panther and they know Black Panther's in Avengers, they just gain new fans for this next movie.
Yeah.
So you're gonna bring in all the Avenger fans on top of the new Black Panther fans. So they're gonna surpass everything.
I think they got a chance. I
think it's gonna smack. Everybody been waiting 10 years for this movie, bro.
Yeah, I do.
This been in the making
nah.
for 10 years.
What, this Avengers coming up?
Yeah. Ever since Iron Man 1, this is what they've been building up to. All the end credit scenes you've seen, all the end of these Marvel movies is gearing towards Thanos and Infinity War.
This shit about to be lit.
I think they pulling our chain, bro.
You think it's gonna be trash?
I didn't say trash, but they got
Hey.
they got 8 more movies.
At
to
least
make.
2 superheroes gonna die.
far
though.
I mean 10 more.
2
as far
superheroes
as
gonna die
Avengers
for
flicks.
sure.
It's as far as the MCU because they still got 2 more Black Panthers.
Right.
They got 2 more.
They haven't even
Doctor
brought.
Strange.
They haven't even brought Fantastic Four in it yet.
Yeah, they got Captain
Wolverine.
Marvel gonna have 3. They got 2 more Ant-Mans. Like they got like 10 more movies to make, bro. So they not finna end it all
Yeah.
in this Infinity War. So they gassing everybody.
Hey, but somebody about to
And
die.
they better
though.
know that.
Well, they
for
gonna
sure.
phase out the
Somebody
the-
gonna die.
But that ain't nothing.
One of them or 2 of them gonna die.
Everybody know that. They read the comics, you know.
Yeah,
so
that's
they
what I'm
know
saying. Yeah,
who's
they gonna die,
It's
yeah.
no more Captain America. Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
So,
we'll see.
You know,
He there. He just ain't got a shield. for the geeks.
Damn.
Well, he's in the trailer, so everybody know he's there.
Oh yeah. Oh right. I didn't know at first. I didn't recognize him.
That's
though.
who's gonna die.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
So
Damn.
it's
He's gonna
public.
die?
I just said I didn't say no
name.
names.
I
He
ain't,
gave
I
up
ain't
the
read the
name.
comics, so.
He's out of here, bro.
You can see it on YouTube. It's like it's real geek shit.
Yeah. I watch a lot of those Easter eggs type shit, so I be knowing.
Yeah, it's real
what's going on
geek
before the
shit.
movie.
Real geek shit.
Niggas is full of well knowledge.
Hey, what's up with your boy, Dom?
Who we talking about?
Loso, in case you ain't know so.
Oh man.
Fab Turner. That's that nigga name.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to laugh
Hey, that
at
shit was hilarious though. That shit
Fab
was funny.
Turner, my nigga.
Man, you know, if you push a nigga too far, man, it's
I'm
there's
gonna
only
tell
so
y'all niggas
much
right
how
now.
cool
I
a
knew
nigga
he
can
was going to
be.
bat for Fab. I
Y'all
knew
better
Damn,
fucking not.
you gonna bat
You
that?
bet the fuck not defend nothing he did.
I knew
Oh,
he was
no,
going to bat.
no, I'm
I
not-
knew he
Oh,
was gonna
alright.
bat. That's why I
Nah, that's wrong. He wrong. And
he said he
we was talking when you was talking about this morning. I was like, damn, they have to give him the hammer. Like, but he got to deal with, like, he's sitting there mad at himself.
You know
He
who
gotta
put out
be
a
mad at
statement I wasn't
himself.
feeling? The game put out a statement on, I think, one of the
That
shade
shit
room.
was trash.
And I was like, bro,
Shut the fuck up.
talk about it.
Niggas
I
tired of the
mean-
game? Let me know.
They just
Nah,
not above.
he-
They just not above.
He was
money,
like saying,
money
like,
don't- man, money don't.
the
give you no
system is going to
excuse.
take another man from his family, whatever. And
nigga.
I was like, bro.
He took
You gotta
himself
be
from his
accountable.
Like,
you
why
have,
would-
like,
yeah, Fab got it. I
talk
love
to your
Fab,
nigga.
man.
Be accountable
but-
for your shit. And you know, I mean, I like the game. I like him as an artist, but like, my nigga, like, you can't cape for everybody every time. You know what I'm saying?
You riding at the wrong
Some stuff
time.
you just gotta let play out.
Like
or just
Meek
stay
Mill?
neutral and don't say
Meek Mill
nothing.
should be free.
I
That's
tell-
different.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
I
different.
tell niggas all the time, man, I stopped listening to celebrity statements when Wayne was sick.
Yeah, just do your mute. Like, I don't want to hear from you.
You remember when Wayne was sick and he was out here and I think he was at Cedar Sinai, and then all like T.I., Toya Wright, everybody was like, nothing wrong with my brother, man, he good. All these rumors about him having seizures, he good. And my mom worked in ICU and was like, that little rapper with the dreadlocks is in intensive care. And you go on Instagram and Twitter, they all lying talking about he good. I just
right.
took off the phone with him. And I was like, how you know it's him? She was like, cause some dude that's claiming to be his dad got all these tattoos on his head and face. I said, yeah, that's Lil Wayne.
Birdman. And she don't know who that is.
Yeah, she don't.
saying,
She just see little people. So,
That's wild.
but after that, I was like, I don't listen to nothing they say. Whenever some come out and they release a statement, I don't believe none of that shit because they
Yeah.
gonna front for their friends.
Yeah.
To keep
I mean,
the
it's like
image
a
alive.
catch-22. Like, I don't want to say, let me take back what I said. Like, I do want to hear from y'all, but at the same time, it's like, don't say
don't.
nothing ignorant, though.
What Chappelle say? when he was
Like,
like, y'all want to
call
hear
Ja
from
Rule.
Yeah, I don't want to hear from you. Like, why?
9/11.
Why do
What Ja Rule
celebrities
got
feel
to
like
say?
they have to issue statements?
Because you know what? At the same time, like we can
They
say the
think they
same thing
gotta-
about a Colin Kaepernick. Like when people say, "Oh, I don't want you protesting, nigger," like stuff like that.
But it's like to me
Damn.
though,
That's what they
I hear
say.
you,
But like
but-
you know,
That nigga
but
said
it's like
that?
we give it to we give it. We
if
give
you're not
that
a role
same
model,
energy out
you're
too.
not obligated to release a statement. Like
Right.
only role models should. Game, you're not a role model. You're a rapper. If you're a role model, that's what Colin Kaepernick do.
Yeah.
Like he released statements.
Where the
like,
bullet?
your
the
statements
bullet-
are not credible.
Around fire over there?
That nigga.
That was,
He ain't ready.
It was some shots fired.
Who?
Nigga holler
Look,
at the
look, this
He
nigga
told
don't even
Game
know.
to stick to the bathroom pics.
Yeah, for sure.
But
though.
I don't
Like,
want to be like you.
I don't
know,
feel like no rapper is a role model.
like
though.
what was that news anchor who told LeBron to shut up and dribble?
Yeah.
Like,
She's fired.
yeah.
No one knows.
She is fired. She's out of here. But
Yeah.
not until she said something to the little white boy from the March for Our Lives. But anyways,
Rappers and athletes have different platforms. To me,
did they
A
do?
rapper would never have the same level.
Yeah.
I just
as
think
a-
when
how
it
you gonna
comes-
say fuck a bitch and then you want to save this family over here? Like that's not a role model. I wouldn't want my son following the game. I'd rather him follow Colin Kaepernick any day.
Yeah.
So don't release your statement. We good. If you talking about something positive and it's knowledgeable, we'll listen to you in an interview. Other than
So
that,
y'all think Fab
stay
did
off the
it?
gram. Fab did it.
Yeah, I think he did it. After seeing the video, I'm like, yeah, that
I
nigga
get
did
it, man.
The
Well,
way she ran.
Okay,
when-
I'm a big Fab fan.
I'm a big Fab fan too.
on, me
I know
too.
you are. I'm
Me
a huge
too,
Fab
man.
fan.
Dog.
Y'all
Why was he
separating them-
holding a knife? Like, who was he that afraid of to
don't
grab a
know.
knife?
Oh, Fab was holding the knife.
Yeah.
The whole
I
shit
don't
on
think
the
he was
outside.
afraid. I think he was just being aggressive. And the
But
first
I think
that's
he
not
was
what I'm
really
to make. Like,
Right.
if
Kill
you're not afraid
mode,
for your
yo.
life, that's
Alleged-
showing me that you're
allegedly,
about this life.
She had sent her father over to the house while they was out of town to go get his guns because she was afraid that when they got home, he was going to use those guns on her. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard him say, "Why would you bring him to my house?"
Right.
In the video.
And he was like threatening, I got bullets with your name on it. Like,
Yeah, it's ugly. For
Why you got to
Fab.
shoot the dude but hit the girl, Fab?
I knew she did. I knew she did. I knew he did that.
Why
shit,
you couldn't?
though.
That's what I'm
Catch the
saying.
fair one
It
with
was he blacked out.
Yeah, when he turned
Catch the
around and
fair
she
one
took
with
off
Pops.
running,
Culture,
dog. I
though.
said, "Oh yeah, he been fucking."
You got to
her,
catch the
dog.
fair one with
Yeah, he
Pops
been
just for the
fucking her.
mixtapes alone.
They
He
could
been
have caught the
fucking
fair
her,
one.
though.
He could have put that knife down and they could have fought.
Fab wasn't trying to catch that issue.
He wasn't mad at him. He was mad at
Nah,
her.
no, Fab didn't want that issue.
Fab was
With
mad
the
at
daddy?
her.
Fab pointed the knife at him. It was like,
well,
I got a bullet
he's
with your
facing
name.
3 to 5 years in prison.
Yeah.
So
He might get he might get some months in probation.
Yeah, he probably get like 18 months.
I don't know if this is his
12
first
months.
offense.
Hell no.
But you never know. Like they really are harsh with you against women and children. So he might get that.
Man,
he gonna sit down for like 5 months.
Basically, it's a L. It's a L because all his money he been saving up off this mixtape, off this touring, he about to have to throw that to the lawyer.
Now if you plead out and take a deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how bad he want to beat it. Like if they give him a deal where he gonna
But you know he
accept
got a
it,
good lawyer.
I don't think Fab
but they
is
got
on
to throw in that
probation.
bread.
That nigga be smoking
They
on
gotta throw in
camera
that
and all that
bread.
shit. I don't think he on probation.
Nah,
So
I think,
he-
but he did get caught with.
But
Allegedly.
you can't smoke on camera when you on probation. He be blowing the interviews.
Yeah.
I think he's scot free, so he probably just gonna plead out,
Plead
take
out,
a deal,
take
some
a
shit.
yeah, like you said, 5 months, 6 months.
Damn.
But the women though, how the women gonna react to that?
They ain't gonna
You know
like
what
it. It's the system is extremely flawed,
It's protest.
and he has the money to play on the flaw. So that's
Rich
the
and
harsh
acquitted.
They
Harsh
about,
reality.
they about to be all in front of his concerts, protesting, calling a woman.
And he know he taking the L for a
Oh,
minute.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be
He gonna take an L for a minute.
And, and it's been quiet for him on the ground.
It's gonna be. Oh my god!
He
it's
usually
done.
opposed.
No, it's rap. It's a rap.
Quiet for the kid.
All right,
Because he don't want to hear none of that.
Since we all fuck with Fab, you think he gonna put that in the verse?
Absolutely. Eventually,
He bet the fuck not.
no, he'll find a clever way to play
My
on
nigga,
it.
that's one thing. Just leave it alone.
Nah,
He'll play on it because that when you get out,
Yeah.
that's all material. So
no.
you'll find a way.
the pain
to
bring the best
respectfully-
music.
He'll respectfully play on that.
Yeah.
I think y'all giving him too much
like
credit.
Yeah.
everything is
But
art. You know
my
what I'm saying?
nigga, nah.
What he
I
gonna
can't
say
compare
about
that.
it?
Hov even said something
To
about
you knocking
Hov-
your
hey,
fucking baby
Hov,
mama's two front teeth
He put
out.
the fight in the elevator in the verse.
Yeah.
It's a way to do it.
Yeah, but
if
Jay-Z
you-
didn't strike Solange.
But it's a way to do it. Is what I'm saying.
That's like Ray Rice coming out like, yeah, slept my wife in the elevator.
Yeah, fool.
That probably
Hell no.
That would have been fire.
Nigga,
if he
get
had
him all the way the fuck out
Put
of
the
here.
Migos on that shit.
My nigga living the nugget wife.
No, but it's still. But Ray Rice is different. He got caught on camera. This is alleged. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna fuel him.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what ain't alleged? Safari getting robbed.
Whole thing.
That's what I thought was an April Fool's joke too. He had an interview with Angie Martinez.
Yo, it's like some crazy shit went down on the first.
Hey man, Safari was crying though, man.
Are y'all laughing?
I wasn't laughing, but
didn't
I'm
see
just
it.
like,
I didn't see the video. I just
you didn't see it. He
I
was
read
really
a lot about
crying.
it.
No, you have to laugh at him though because he a character.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even want to play with the shit because I don't want to laugh
That
at the
shit's
nigga
not
getting
funny.
robbed because I don't want
When
that.
No,
I
it's
read-
not funny.
When I
It's
read
really
Why
not
Ways
funny. But
Man,
he's
I
then
don't.
understood.
Yeah.
yeah,
don't.
but I thought, but he's such a character on Love and Hip Hop, man. It's so hard for like if Carly Rae came out and said anything, it would be the hardest thing for me to believe. Stevie
I
J,
feel what you're saying.
like if she was like, Stevie J was like, I'm really about to produce Diddy new album or I'm about to do this, I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of hard for me to believe.
You don't believe that Stevie J said that?
No, I'm just using that as an example.
Oh, I was like,
no, I'm
he
just
got
using that
it.
as
But
an
I
example.
feel what you're
I
saying.
don't. No, he said he would. Yeah, you get what I'm
So
saying?
it's like Safari, he's so loud. He always
yeah,
energetic.
but
But
he
ain't never-
victimizing himself
But
all
he
the
ain't never
time.
been in no shit. That's one thing you can say about Safari.
Yeah, he even said it like, I'm not no tough guy. I'm not no
Yeah,
shit
that's what
nigga.
I'm saying.
So
That's
I
why it
respect
was
that.
funny to me. I was like, this nigga not a
Because
tough
niggas
guy.
be trying to pretend like they
Didn't he
tough and
cry?
they hard.
I seen a clip with him crying
Stop.
during a reunion before. So
Oh, yeah.
That's what
So
I'm
that's-
saying. See what
yeah,
I'm
but that's
saying?
what made
Yo,
me-
you know how y'all cancer niggas do.
He gonna be
Yeah.
acting
First of all,
soon. He gonna be acting soon.
I ain't
yo.
saying it don't look. I ain't saying crying. It could be.
I'm the most
Overly
unemotional
aggressive.
nigga you probably ever met in your life.
Yeah, that could be a ploy too.
Yeah, it very much is. It's against
Talk
me.
to
but-
him, Tia. Talk to that
I'm just
nigga.
saying,
She ain't saying nothing
just
slick
'cause
to a
I
can of
say-
oil.
That's the thing. Like when I say emotional, that don't mean sad. Like it can be
Well, emotional
aggressive.
means
It can be
emotion.
mad. It can be
Passionate.
You can be
Yeah.
too happy. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm emotionless. I barely change my emotion. So, you know,
Y'all want to play psychiatrist up here?
Oh, shit.
we play
But
Swear to
I-
God.
Lay down on
Right.
the couch.
Nah, but
Get me up
when
outta
he
there.
said why it got to him like that, it made sense. He said his uncle died in a robbery situation,
Not that long ago.
and then he said nigga had the gun pointed to the baby's head. He thought he was gonna die. So
man, that's not funny.
Understandable. He's like the jury's material, which is true.
Yeah, he
all these tough guys on the internet going in like, oh yeah, nigga, you was crying on the radio. Like, so fucking what?
But people, it's more or less like the angle niggas took was like niggas get robbed every day. B like
that's what
relax. That's what they was like doing. Like niggas get robbed all the time, which is a fact.
But if it's your first time getting robbed,
like you've never been in that situation, it's different. You know,
I've never been really robbed. Like I have my chain snatched off my neck and a nigga done ran, but I've never been like gunpoint. Like
that's a whole different
if I make the wrong move, that's a whole different.
Hey, somebody lifted my baby mama at gunpoint for the LXs when they came out.
See, nah.
Mexican dude pulled out a hoodie and just put it to her
weird
cheek.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Here you go. You can have that. What else you want?
What else you need?
It was the week they came out, so she dropped. I think they were like 4, something like that.
Yeah, that was.
But I think that was the thirstiest sidekick, though. I think that when that sidekick came out, that was the thirstiest.
That shit brought out the savage in every.
I mean,
but gunpoint though, and then we just saw we just mentioned that shit that happened on Facebook, playing around, fucking around. You know, what I'm saying she shot her friend, so. You got a gun to my head, like, I don't know what you could do. You have a hair trigger, bah, you just shoot a nigga head off on accident.
Yeah. Nigga sneeze, like, achoo, bah.
Yeah, you nigga might sneeze, really, though. It's that sensitive with that trigger, boy. Oh, me. That shit crazy.
Did y'all hear Cardi B new song?
Nope.
I heard them both. They're okay.
They're okay.
I think I like Be Careful better.
You know what's crazy? Like, before the world jumped on Cardi, I was like, this Cardi shit hard. I remember being at a party with you.
Oh, God, me too. I swear to God.
Bodak Yellow, and nobody liked it. I was like, this shit go. And they was like, nah. And then, like, the bigger she got, it, like, switched. Everybody got on her, and I kind of backed away, like, okay, she's not as nice.
I swear. I was like... the same way with Bodak Yellow. Like, that really will trigger me,
me too.
to become a DJ. I was like, yo, I had a drop. Like, I could have had a drop as a DJ, like, with Bodak Yellow. Like, if I would have dropped that in the club first time, that's what really made me, I was like, oh, yeah, I can be a DJ. Because I was like, Cardi B a star. Period.
Only thing I'm not
Be Careful is tight, though.
The only thing I'm not sure about Cardi is, like, her style. Like, I feel like I don't really know her style. Like, I see her own songs with other people. Like, Be Careful was cool. I feel like that was probably showcasing her talent more. But the song with the Migos that she just dropped, is it called Drip? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's called Drip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just sounds like a Migos record that she on, not like her own record.
I think that's her style, though. I think that just her
Takeoff got off on that song.
You like Takeoff?
Y'all gotta listen to that again.
I like Offset.
I'm not really a Migos.
I like Offset too, but on that particular song, Takeoff was the best.
Takeoff can rap. They say he's the best rapper though in the Migos. They admit that.
I don't know. I hear Quavo, then I hear Takeoff, then I hear Offset. It switches.
I fuck with Offset, but his flow though.
Who's supposedly the nicest out of the Migos?
I don't really know what they're saying, but how they flow though, that's hard.
Right. She's supposed to
I think she's gonna have a real good album.
Be like, Mama,
yeah. I think she's gonna have a real good album though.
I thought they all did that.
Nah, that's Takeoff.
They gave her backlash for Be Careful. Because Fontaine Partisan wrote that from New York.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, they tried to give her. They tried to discredit her from it. Like, but the thing is, though, I heard this nigga do it on his Instagram. Probably like, I don't know, maybe like 10 months ago, maybe a year ago. I don't know.
Really?
And it sounded regular as fuck. Like it was a regular ass song. As soon as he threw it to
Homegirl.
As soon as he threw it to Cardi, I'm like, I didn't know it at the time until they brought the reference up, of course. But I'm just like. Cardi B, that's what made her a star to me. I was like, oh yeah, Cardi B. She could do whatever she wants. Like she could do whatever she wants. She playing like Drip is like a play song for her.
I'm ready for this album to drop because I feel like it's so much anticipation, too many like opinions about it. I just want the shit to come out.
I just love her for her authenticity. Like she's authentic. She's herself.
You know what we not talking about enough? Cash Doll. Cricket.
I'm not really a fan of Cash Doll though.
Her fucking EP she just dropped is really good. It's good. Like I don't know why we not talking about her enough.
Cause you know why? When you a female rapper, you gotta come with a little to get that. You gotta come with some star power. Cash Doll don't really have. She don't really have star power.
She's not being marketed correctly.
That part. I think she need to get a whole new team. She need to fire every fucking.
She work better than most of these females. She all that.
The thing is, I don't think she like crossing over. I don't think she's crossing over like how Cardi B, how Nicki Minaj crossed over.
Yeah.
So you know
that's what I'm saying. Star power,
right? That's the thing because to us, like
Cardi don't have star power
on social
bro.
media.
You crazy? She is star power.
To us on social media, Cash Doll is really, really
She is
big.
star power, bro.
Without
She's huge.
Love and Hip Hop, there's no Cardi B.
Like-
That's not star power.
Nah,
What's
nah.
that? She
She's
just
a star
wanted
for
a-
her
she
who
just
she
wanted
She
is.
was a rapper
No, but
before
she,
Love
but
and
who
Hip-Hop.
she,
You know that,
but
right?
for who she is though on Instagram and for the things she
Because
say.
of Love and Hip
Nah,
Hop.
she would be like that. She was like that before Love and Hip Hop.
No one
Her
knew who Cardi B
Instagram,
was, bro.
no, her social media got her
Yeah,
on
but
Love
that's
and
the
Hip
thing
Hop.
with- That's what I'm saying. I feel like Cash
But
Doll
Love
is
and
in
Hip
that
Hop
realm.
put her in TVs and people's households.
Yeah, we
That's what
understand
got
that.
you
But
marketed.
who you know from Love and Hip Hop that was successful that came out with
That
music?
blew up like that.
That shit,
K.
don't, that shit
Michelle.
ain't really no platform. Like
Well,
that
you're
shit is.
wildin'.
I beg to differ,
K.
bro.
Michelle, well,
You
Cardi
can't
B,
even
obviously.
name. You can't even name nobody from the last 2 seasons
I
that
don't
blew
watch
up.
it, well, I don't watch it
Nobody
like
though.
that.
Like,
But I know people who got
that's
hits
what I'm
off of that.
saying. I'm talking about who became
don't
a
know, because-
star.
Bro, this
Who
is-
became a star?
but
Like
A lot
It's
of
so
people
many
that's
different
out.
eras.
That's on. Well, Spice is good, but she's new. Tokyo Vanity, she's new.
I said, a star.
She
I said a star
somebody.
who got a #1 hit on Billboard and #1 hit in the
Started somebody,
country.
but I said K. Michelle.
Like,
Cardi knew
no,
her.
she's
Cardi
not a
did
star.
nothing
She
on her
damn
own.
near like
She
the
made
most
a-
successful.
That's
out of that
it.
shit.
But
Look,
that's it.
Cardi did nothing on her
But that's
own.
it, bro.
After Love and Hip
man,
Hop-
you taking away from her now, dude.
No, I'm not.
You don't
Her
know what
first
she did on
single-
her own,
listen,
though.
Her first single named after a nigga.
But you don't
that
know what she did
everybody
on her
knows.
own, though.
Let me talk, bro.
Go ahead.
Bodak Yellow is a remake of
Kodak
another
Black.
nigga song.
Yeah.
Right.
Then she dates a nigga on one of the most popular rap groups, and he hops on damn near all her songs.
But that credits to her though. That credits to
How
her
you figure?
as a star because you can give, like I said, you could give Wayne. I mean, you could give Nicki Minaj any song, Drake any song, and Cardi B is damn near on that level where you could give her a song
We
and
gonna
it's
see
gonna
when
be a
this
star.
album drop. I
That's
feel
all
like
I'm
we
saying.
can't really
like,
judge it until
You
this
didn't say
album
nothing
drops.
to what I said, though.
all I'm saying is all that is just adding on to who she really
But all
is.
of that-
all
but
that
her-
just adds on.
but all of
That makes her a
got
star.
her to
That
where
credit.
she is.
But Offset chose her. Offset chose her.
So you
Like,
making my point for me?
No,
She
you
did
saying
nothing
you saying
for
that she
herself.
used that. She using that
She
as a
did.
step. That's not her fault that Offset want to be with the bitch. Like she just
Bro,
wants to
she's
fuck
in
around.
every verse. She's using it.
She's
Let's be
nah,
100,
nah.
dog.
He's using her too.
Okay, so he's making her say it.
No. Offset is way more popular
what's
because
crazy?
of Cardi B. I guarantee that.
Nah,
You-
because there was
oh
times
my
where
God, you're
TMZ
wild.
rolled up on
No,
both
Migos.
of them, and they didn't say shit to Cardi because they didn't know who the fuck she
Time
was.
out. But it's been
No
times.
VH1, no Cardi, bro.
No, that's not true.
I don't know.
I don't believe that.
Well,
Did y'all-
I mean, you right
Go
as
ahead,
far
I'll
as
wait.
that. You right as far as her. If it wasn't for VH1, she wouldn't be shit. But she is the biggest motherfucker off that shit. Like as far as
Well, I'm not saying
Star
that,
power.
but all I'm saying is she was a rapper prior to VH1.
right.
It was quiet.
Nothing was popping.
But when people start investing into you
Yeah.
via a TV show, that's how you garner followers. People was following her Instagram because she was crazy on the show.
Right.
Nah, she
Now,
had
as
followers
far as
before the
on
show.
Instagram.
She
Well,
had
I'm just saying.
she
Yeah.
got the show
But-
because of
But
Instagram.
listen, if y'all even watch the damn show,
Okay.
like
didn't
what's
watch
the
it.
Put it to you like
DJ
this.
Self didn't even want to fuck with Cardi because
He
on her
didn't.
music he picked Mariah Lynn.
Yeah, he
was like,
did.
oh, I'm gonna rock with her pretty much.
Yeah.
And he fucked up. I mean,
Yeah,
clearly he did.
that's what all I'm
But, like-
saying. Like,
But I feel like what you saying ain't got
It
some-
is, yeah.
I think both y'all
Both
have.
y'all.
good
I
wouldn't
arguments.
even know
Well,
Cardi
I like
B
to
if
play
it wasn't
devil's
for-
no,
advocate.
I just be like she has star power and nobody could take that away from her. She can probably act, she can rap, she can do all that. Like
But I don't know.
she's
I
a
think
character.
Cardi and SZA both they both kind of said some similar statements. How their life was better
They
before
tried
they
to
got
give
famous,
Iggy-
and they kind of over it already. It's like, damn, yo, you ain't
What
even
do
dropped the
Cardi
album,
do
boo-boo.
to insinuate she got star power?
Well, she's lasting longer than Iggy Azalea.
What
And
that mean?
Iggy was a
does that
star
mean?
at one point.
That don't mean shit, bro.
I mean,
Iggy,
I say
everybody
as far
was
as
so
her having
hyped off
star
Iggy
power,
because she was
yeah.
from
'Cause
Australia.
Migos don't have star power. They don't even do interviews.
They don't
What
even
you
have stage
mean?
presence.
They
Yeah,
have-
they don't
Wait,
have
time
star
out,
power.
bro. You mistaken what star power is.
Explain to me what you mean. What you think?
Star power is
Your interpretation.
Star power is you performing at the Grammys. You performing or you showing up and nobody. Cardi B didn't just perform at the Grammys.
Just because you perform, that mean you a star power? I mean you have a hit record.
No, that means you a star. Name one
Oh.
person that performed at the Grammys that was not a star.
Milli
Name
Vanilli.
one person. Name one person.
What's his name?
had a
In the
hit,
club
though.
by Millie Rock. Didn't he just perform at the award show sometime last year?
Oh, that wasn't the Grammys. But
I
yeah,
said
he
the
definitely-
Grammys, bro.
The Migos.
Who?
He not from the Migos.
No, hold on, DJ.
Yeah,
Dom.
just because you
wait. Hold on.
No,
we know
talk
the
to me.
Grammys do not define what's the culture. We define what's the culture,
No,
and then the
I'm
Grammys
not.
pick shit
Y'all
up.
y'all depicting. Y'all just hearing what y'all want to hear. All I'm saying is,
I get where
if
you
you
coming
a
from.
star,
No, you don't.
if you a star,
We tell the Grammys what the
who's
to
the
put
star
up there.
though? Like who?
The culture told the Grammys to get Cardi B, so that's what the fuck they did.
Yeah, she a star.
I don't
like a
think-
motherfucker.
No. Okay, but she's a star
But
though.
we're not saying you have to be a star to perform.
No, I'm saying who's not been a star that performed
I'm
at the
not a
Grammys.
Grammys master.
But I'm
Yeah,
just
I
saying
don't
though,
know.
once you make there, how do you not have star power? Is what I'm saying. How do you not
It
have
does- you
star
don't have-
power if you're on the biggest award show in the world?
Because you probably have the
Performing.
biggest hit of the year.
But she
Okay,
didn't even perform
listen.
her song.
Hold
She
on.
performed with Bruno.
Okay, but when you're popping, when you hot,
She
they
didn't even
gonna
write
take
her.
whoever's hot, bro.
Okay,
You could be the most
name one person.
That's not gonna make your point,
Wait,
though.
listen.
That
it's
is
not-
gonna make my
it's Not
point.
gonna make,
It's not gonna make your
point,
point, bro.
But
How?
wait, I also want to know who won Best New Artist of the Grammys last year. Does anybody know?
It wasn't. I don't know. I don't remember.
Crickets. So the Grammys does not define star
So
power
you-
because we
I'm
should
using
know.
it-
That's why I was just
Yeah.
saying.
No, but
We
y'all
got-
not
we got
understanding
best
what I'm
album wrong
saying
on the
though.
show.
All right.
We did.
You said it was Kendrick. It wasn't.
What?
Who got best
rap
album?
That's based off opinion though.
No, but you said it was Kendrick.
But that's based off my opinion. That's it.
But we asked you who really won, and you said Kendrick.
Yeah, to me.
He did. When we talking about actuality,
Okay,
bro.
yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, he
I'm
really
speaking
won.
actual. I don't do opinion.
No,
I do
I'm
actuality.
talking about. Okay, all I'm talking about is Cardi B is a superstar. Y'all went way left with it.
No, I
Cardi B
not.
is a
I asked
superstar.
you what star power was. and
She's
you
a
said some shit
superstar.
about the Grammys.
No, I said if
She
you can
absolutely
perform,
is.
y'all didn't let me.
That
I said
don't
if
make-
you could perform at the Grammys,
Okay.
because everybody can't perform at the
It's
Grammys,
people who
bro.
had big hits. They're not even
Everybody
stars
can
right
perform
now.
at the Grammys.
It's
Let
people
me
who
tell you that
performed
right
at the
now.
Grammys and
Let
that's
me tell
stars
you
to
that
this
right
day.
now. I doubt that.
I don't know. These
seriously doubt
award
that.
shows, I can't get
All
into
these
that
country
because-
acts that you don't hear about no more, they be booming for like 2 albums and they get that Grammy spot and then you don't hear about them no more. Just because you perform a record don't make
Bro,
you
that's
a star,
one thing.
bro.
That's one thing that made Cardi B a superstar. I said that's one thing. She has a #1 hit, Bodak
popular.
Yellow. She's popular. She
Cardi
got
B.
over 40 million, almost 40 million followers on Instagram.
that's light for
That's
a
credit
superstar.
that, but you gotta credit.
That's light.
That's light for a
For a
superstar.
superstar.
She
Yeah.
crossed over.
So
too.
who's a superstar to you in the
Crossed
game right
over.
now?
Don't forget that.
In the game?
In the game,
Superstars-
like, who's a
a superstar comes
Jay-Z.
with longevity, bro. She ain't even been around long enough. Just like we was talking about Bruno versus JT.
Yeah.
He ain't, you have to be around a long
So
time.
Bruno
to
Mars not a
solidify-
superstar?
No, I'm giving you an example of what we talked about.
Yeah.
When you saying how he was better, when he hadn't even been around long enough to be better. So I'm giving you my interpretation on superstar.
Yeah.
That comes with longevity.
Yeah.
You can't be a superstar with no album. That's first and foremost.
Nah, that's
Because
not
you're
true.
unproven. You
That's
haven't
not
proved you
true.
can put a body of work together.
That's not true, bro.
Okay. So give me one superstar without
That's
an album.
not
then,
true.
'cause you wanna
That's
go into
not
this
true.
game. Give me a superstar without an album.
It's plenty of
Give me
superstars
one then.
without an album.
Give
like
me one.
Nipsey was a superstar without an album.
I wouldn't call him a superstar.
Nipsey was a superstar.
I wouldn't
He
call him a superstar.
He became a superstar for sure.
With the album.
Nah,
He wasn't
Nipsey
a superstar.
Nipsey had the most anticipated album. Probably since Drake.
He wasn't a superstar.
Since Carter 3.
He was
Like,
he was a star off
yeah.
the rip, but he
He
was not a
definitely ain't
superstar.
performing on nobody Grammys.
I'm just saying.
With no album, you haven't showed you can put a body of work together.
Nah,
So
I
you
don't-
cannot be a superstar.
Nah, Cardi B is a character though.
She a star. She
can
a star, superstar.
She can act.
Mega
She'll
star.
be able to act.
Let's just
She'll
put
be
it
able to
at
do
that
everything.
level.
Right.
She's a star.
Universe
She's a star.
star.
She's not a
I hope you don't be having
superstar.
that.
Milky Way
She's not a
star.
superstar.
No, because we got to figure it out. Let's figure it out. She's a star, a superstar,
All right, we
mega
got a couple
star.
more
She a
things we
star,
need to-
straight up.
She need an album to
Need
be a
go
superstar.
through though.
She's
But
a star.
did y'all see Black China swinging his motherfucking baby cart?
She never got a chance to swing it. Everybody
Tried
brought
to
him
Yeah.
work. She damn near
But
got
she-
it off though.
She had a little fight at Six Flags with her boyfriend.
That young man.
She was taking her kids around, and I guess the nanny was pushing the baby, and fans claims that she didn't know who that baby was, but like everybody knows that child. I'm sorry, I don't believe that for
It was
women.
her. It
First
was.
time seeing
But
the baby.
she,
It was Robin China,
yeah.
baby.
But you wouldn't touch no random baby you don't know.
Y'all girls are different.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I'm not touching nobody's kid. Are you crazy?
Nah.
Is the
Females
flu
do.
walking around and shit? Hell no.
Nah.
But that I don't know. I thought that was OD. I guess she told the girl like, "Hey yo, don't touch the kid, bro." And that's how China talk too. If you ever watch her snaps, but yeah, she told her not to touch the kid. And I guess I don't know how word got back to the girl that China must have said something. So she walked up to her like, "Oh, did you have a problem with me touching your child?" Which right there, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it could have been nipped in the bud. You know, just going about your day. You touch Black China's child. You know, it could have just been over with there. But she got in her face. Long story short, a fight broke out. So did y'all get to see any of the footage?
I saw it.
I think China played a little tough, though. I think she could have walked away, like you said. She played tough.
Yeah, she was a little extra.
away.
She was a
She
little
should've
extra in the
walked away.
situation, but I can't be mad at her.
Yeah,
for
you can't
kinda
be mad at her.
riling up for a kid,
Yeah, you
especially her
can't be mad at
kid
her.
being kind of up there.
The girl tweeted out,
You never know.
based off what the video, what you saw in the video, is not what the girl said. The girl said she actually had contact with Black China, like they really got down.
Yeah, I don't.
like-
That's what she did
But
say.
I didn't,
but I didn't see any
none
of
of that. So if
She
I'm
had a
sure people
long-ass
would have had it
weave
out.
ponytail. That ponytail would have been off somewhere.
Yeah, I'm
like, I don't
people
think
would have
we
had it on
touched her.
camera too.
But I see she fought the nanny though. Like the nanny was.
Yeah, I see
Oh,
the
yeah,
nanny. The
that's
nanny
crazy.
look young too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nanny got caught slipping.
I don't know. I'm with Black China on that because if somebody just walk up and touch my kid, I'm like, yo, you know, it's an automatic freak out for me.
Right.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. For
I don't
real.
think she
And
doing
then
it.
was
I
bold
think she
about
just
it,
like,
like
hey, yo,
you mad that I took
don't
your
touch
kid?
the kid.
Man.
Like, yeah, nigga, I'm mad you touched my kid. What's
Yeah.
up?
So
Especially
if
if
I
she
like
talk
went up to
shit
your
about
son,
it.
you don't know me, and I touch his hand, would you say something or would you just blow up immediately?
I'll just be like, that's disrespectful. Like, you shouldn't. Like,
Right.
I would just have to walk away from
I
it.
never
Yeah.
seen nobody say nothing about somebody touching their kid. They'll move their kid head and be like, okay, and walk. Don't nobody ever say nothing, bro.
Nah.
But I don't think she.
No
what
one
she
said
said,
nothing.
I don't think it was bad. I don't think it went there until the girl
I don't think she said that.
confronted her
no
again.
one says that when you touch their child.
What?
Don't touch the kid,
Yes,
bro.
no
But
one
see, this
said
is the
that.
thing. Context.
I guarantee
Black
she,
China got a kid that's
a Kardashian.
low key famous.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably where the don't touch the kid
So
So
the
thing
alarm
came
baby,
from.
Baby's
Yeah.
that famous, and you let somebody get that close.
It ain't
without
none of us-
stepping in.
They
Nah,
said she
that's
wasn't.
different.
No, they
You
said
ain't
she
that
wasn't
far.
around.
Yeah.
They said she
But
was
I'm
like
saying
over
whoever's
there
with the
somewhere.
baby, let someone get that close.
Right.
The
and
nanny
I think
was
it
right
was
there
like
with her back
probably
turned.
when she
Right.
just turned her back real quick.
Yeah,
or
that's what he
something.
said. They said she was over
But
there.
what about
Right.
the nanny? What about these bodyguards? No one should get close to this baby. That's why I don't believe it. If this baby is as famous and Black China carry herself as
So
this
what
high,
made? So what you think made her trip?
I think it was just
it was
a
probably
slip.
probably just some other shit.
Probably the mouth after
Yeah.
the whole confrontation.
The girl
like,
probably
don't
got
touch
slick
my
mouth.
kid.
Supposedly
Yeah.
she called her a hood rat.
Man.
If people don't let, like you said, nobody's touching your child. You're a normal person, no bodyguards, no nothing,
Yeah.
and you not let nobody get that close to your kid.
Yeah. So imagine.
So magnify that.
Well,
If
basically,
I'm
somebody,
buying
my
it.
whole
she's-
thing is not saying that her baby is compared to Blue Ivy, but if somebody would have touched Blue Ivy or one of them twins,
You think somebody will get that close to one of them?
that's what I'm saying. But listen.
Well, shit,
what
that
if
ain't
in a
Blue
perfect
Ivy.
world, what if something happened, the security wasn't paying attention, and in that split second somebody touched one of them babies?
Then that's understandable.
They get mixed.
But they walking
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
They
yeah.
at Six Flags with dumb people around them. Somebody.
I just feel
around
like
this
China
baby.
is just not like. I mean, it's just like
We just feed it to
Rob gotta just send his bodyguards. He not giving her the protection he got. You feel me? China still gotta pay for her own shit. And she got tested.
What's crazy?
She probably had one guy with her. I bet you she won't have one guy with her
She
this
had
time.
a stroller endorsement. Lost that, but I think she should just make her own strollers now.
Yeah. I gotta stay off shade.
I'm buying a Black China stroller.
She tried to swing that shit as hard as she could.
China be
Like,
giving her.
just
She ruins it for
really
herself.
tried to get
though.
that motherfucker off, and she couldn't get it off. How she
First, you
wanted to.
you
Y'all will go
Yeah.
crazy over y'all kids, though.
But I'm just saying
Yeah,
though,
of
like,
course.
but she it's piling on her. It's piling on her though.
Yeah.
I got a
It looks
question.
bad for her. She on her sucking
Tia.
dick.
I don't have any kids. So.
Why do females like throwing things when they get into altercations?
Because now this is the thing. I think she was trying to thrust that motherfucking
it
car.
never lands. Everyone sees it coming.
Because, well, I don't know. In that situation, the security was holding her back. So it was like last resort. Let me try to throw something.
The last time I seen a female throw something in altercation connect is this infamous video on Instagram where this big chick throw a chair across the room and it knocked somebody out.
Oh
I
shit!
seen that shit.
Yeah, but other than that, whenever females get into altercations in public or around other people or other women or other men, you guys always try to pick up something and throw it. Shit never
I
works.
think it's just because we're trying to get to you some kind of way. Kick, throw, anything.
They be that mad.
To do some shit, yeah.
I think I've thrown.
Unstable
I've
creatures.
definitely thrown like open bottles of waters at niggas.
See, you're an unstable creature.
You
A
have
whole
Shut the
bottle
fuck
or
up.
just the water? Like,
open the top,
And
and you gotta double it. Like you gotta let the water out, and then you throw the bottle. Boom,
Damn.
boom. You got a double whammy.
And then when he
I've
take
never
off
been that
on you,
mad when I went to.
When he haul off and hit you, up like, oh my god!
I've never been that mad when I
You
went
going to
throw
jail,
something
nigga.
at somebody.
Nah, actually, he wouldn't. It's self defense.
Water.
You hit him with a cup after.
You niggas is bitches. I swear to God.
Hey, if y'all, I put you like this. If you don't want to
So
get
why'd
hit,
you punch your girl in the face? She threw water at me.
No, she threw the water bottle at me.
Okay, she threw the water bottle.
So when you get fired on, don't look surprised.
Nah, I don't date
You ask
dudes
for that
like
energy.
I don't date
guys.
guys like that. I don't date niggas I gotta throw shit at and that's gonna hit me. So
I tell females all the time, especially like homegirls.
I just
don't
won't
ever
talk
try
to
to
you.
hit a nigga. Don't ever try to fight a nigga. Don't ever try because when he hit you, you gonna be shocked.
ain't no nigga gonna hit me.
Don't invite that presence, bro.
rock your world.
And then depending on what you hit him with, he gonna get.
And
off
I'm gonna
in
use
court.
my female privilege because your ass is going to jail.
Nah, if you hit like if she would have hit a nigga with that stroller and a nigga rocked her, he would have got off.
Hell no.
Yeah, all right. You know that
Punishment
domestic
don't fit the
violence shit.
crime.
It's not like how it used to be in the '90s with domestic violence. So either both y'all going to jail or whoever they feel is the
Shit,
aggressor
we both
going.
go to jail then.
Because the
I'll be
aggressor
alright.
goes now, not just the man, the aggressor.
I could make bail.
Damn.
Talk
Damn,
about it.
Tia.
Speaking of make bail, man, they denied my man Meek, dog.
Man, it's something deeper. It ain't right. Something ain't right.
I know that nigga in there upset. Like, dude, hey, just free me.
You think he gonna have the best
He
jail
better come out
comeback?
with some shit.
You think
He
he
got-
gonna
Oh, he
hold-
about to have some fire, I think.
He got a
over
whole lot of
Boosie? You
time
had a
just
better
sitting
comeback
there.
than Boosie?
Oh, absolutely. I think so.
Boosie comeback was tight quiet.
His comeback
That's a
was
good
kinda
question. Who
weak.
had the best comeback out of jail?
To me,
Not that many people went to jail. That was.
I mean, it's
like
between
that.
what Wayne, T.I.,
Akon.
Boosie.
Akon.
Locked up?
But where was he before locked up?
We didn't know him.
Well,
That's
that's
the
what I'm
saying.
exactly.
Comeback.
Wayne dropped.
It is a
Well,
comeback.
Wayne
'cause
dropped
now
Cardi
we know
3
who
after.
he is.
Carter 3 was quiet. That was just trash as Carter.
No, I'm just saying. But he stole $1 million
He
first
had some
week.
shit on there.
He
That was
sold
his
$1 million
trashest
first, bro. The most
album, bro.
anticipated album.
While
of
we
all
on this
time.
subject, we need to go ahead and introduce our guest so he can help us with this conversation. I feel like he got some shit to say.
Yeah, just a bit.
What's going on, man? We got my man Picclo in the building.
Yeah.
Pick.
Y'all can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the greatest out of jail story is Tupac Shakur. Period.
Right.
Because as soon as he came out of jail, he gave us All Eyes on Me. There's nothing else to talk about.
How long was he in jail though?
He was in jail for about a year.
Oh yeah, that's the best
About a year.
comeback to me.
And he had the #1 album while he was in jail.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was Me Against the
I
World.
mean, I'm just talking. Okay, we got to rephrase it because he didn't have the best. He had the best album.
I'm
out
saying
of
who had the
comeback.
best
He had the
comeback?
best
Who was the
comeback, bro.
best? I mean, like
Out of
all
jail.
around, like popular.
I mean, there's a lot of
popular.
people we can name.
Like when they got out.
You fight
We got
the culture
Gucci.
right
No,
now.
I'm just making
Tupac.
sure. Gucci.
You got
Gucci
Gucci,
had a big comeback.
Tupac, of course.
Gucci,
Nah, Gucci had a comeback.
career as a whole was not big in All Eyes on Me.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Right. Okay, well, we
But
got
I
to
f- I
take
kinda feel
Tupac
like that's
out of the
yeah, I kinda
conversation.
feel like that's-
I'm just
Now you
saying.
want
I
to
feel like-
talk about it though.
I mean,
Because
But that's
we can talk
automatic.
about other
though.
people.
That's automatic.
I say
That's
Akon
part
because
of
I really
culture.
did like Locked Up and his whole story, but that was just an honorable mention.
It's between
I'm
Gucci
not
and
saying-
Can't
Boosie.
take,
Yeah.
you can't take it away. That's like saying who had the
Word.
best the best championship run. You can't say Jordan don't count.
Ay, ay, ay. Why you gotta
Nah.
be so
Can't
technical? It's
remove
just a.
people.
Yes,
Yes,
you
we
can. You
Why
have
not?
to say Jordan.
So
Well,
why-
Why?
who make the rules?
Why ask the
Okay,
question?
Why ask the question then?
Yeah, exactly.
not?
No, why ask the question? That's exactly
Okay.
who's the
Tupac
best rapper
number
alive.
One. Who's number 2? Is that
That's
better?
exactly-
Is that a
There you go.
better?
That's the better question.
Crazy.
But that's what I'm saying though. Why ask the
Sheesh.
question if we gonna even just
I'm
be
not
like
saying
Tupac,
that. I was just
Biggie?
trying to say, okay, Tupac
No,
aside.
I'm on your side.
Tupac aside.
Yeah. Put that to
Who
the side.
else? Who else had a good comeback?
Okay, who had the
out
second
of
best
the
comeback
joint?
then? Let's-
You gotta get that.
Who had the second
James
best comeback?
Brown. Okay, never mind. That was like left field.
Damn.
Rick
'Cause-
James, Chris
Ooh,
Brown.
Rick James.
Chris
Chris
Brown.
Brown had a pretty good run.
Oh,
Maybe Chris, well, he,
he
wasn't
might
in
be
that
number
long.
2 then.
I don't think he came back all the way yet. They
He
ain't
dropped
giving
the-
Chris
Nah.
Brown his
Bugging.
love.
Nah,
Chris?
that Chris
They not
Brown
giving
shit.
him-
He dropped
No,
that
I-
joint.
no, to
uh,
me,
New
yeah.
Flame,
like,
he
music
got,
wise.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that album. Man.
No, music wise, I
See,
think
here-
he
okay.
owned.
Here's the thing. Me and Chris Brown, like my whole thing with Chris Brown, I get the whole Rihanna shit. That's
Right.
there.
Yeah, that's not the.
Since that incident,
Fire.
all his shit been fired.
Fire.
Like literally.
Hit after
All
hit
his
after
hits.
hit.
Yeah.
And people don't care. Like, he still ain't been back
He
on
never
the
stopped
Grammy
making
since.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Or
saying.
he never
stopped
Music,
making hits.
music
Alright.
wise, he's been consistent.
So let's try to get 5. We got Tupac, Chris Brown. Who's the next 3?
Come back, not out of jail, just
Out
come
of
back.
jail.
Oh yeah, out of jail.
Out of jail.
We gotta
Out of
throw
the jail.
Gucci in there, man.
T.I.'s up there because
T.I.
Paper Trail came out after that first.
T.I.
video that he
Wayne.
did.
That was the 5.
T.I. had a slow start because that Fuck the City Up was garbage.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god.
Only record I like was the one he had with
Nah,
Dr.
didn't he have that one with
I like the one.
Live Your Life? No,
It was one without a
That was on
hook.
Paper Trail.
That was,
The Live Your Life.
that's what I'm
Fuck the
saying.
City Up.
That's-
Remember, he went back to
Alright.
I
back.
ain't gonna
He
see
went
it or
back to
something
back.
like that. It was fire.
Yeah.
I'll throw T.I. up there.
Boosie, T.I.
What Boosie
Gucci.
dropped when he got out?
I ain't like Boosie.
Yeah, what he
Brown.
dropped?
But he was
He
more.
dropped a
I'm
mixtape.
talking
I
about
like
just
his
like he was
rap.
just.
Well, he
for-
did
for the-
Face Down with.
People were just happy he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm
with
saying. For the
DJ
culture,
Mustard.
I'm not even talking about just musically.
He
What
didn't
I'm
drop
not
that.
just. I'm not just.
I'm
talking
saying musically. I'm gonna go with Meek because then after he got out of jail, was he with Nicki before or after? He was with her before, huh? Never mind.
Yeah.
But he still put out some cool songs. It's just people was hating on him because of the whole Drake situation.
Yeah, Meek.
But my
This
my
is his
pick-
comeback
Drake did
era
kill
right
him
now.
off, though.
Yeah, this is Meek comeback era.
Absolutely, I didn't say he didn't.
This is his comeback era.
Drake got him. Excuse me.
Crazy.
Got him
So you
out
think
the way.
Yeah, right.
you think Meek gonna be this is gonna be his next wave to come
Yeah,
out
I
hard?
think this is
after-
his.
Well,
So you gotta
or
put- you
it's,
gotta put Wayne
it's
in
hit or
somewhere.
miss.
He
I
got
think
he got.
He have to.
he got so much momentum coming in that's not even like
Yeah.
on him. And my squad, no disrespect, Big A, because I know who your team is clearly.
Yes, sir. I'm
But
right.
you know, the Philadelphia Eagles did just win the Super Bowl.
Philadelphia
Feel me?
Pigeons.
So like,
I was gonna wear my
Cowboy, too.
Eagle
I
jersey
know,
too.
He
no, she
knows.
knows, she knows.
We know.
And what I'm saying is,
I'm the only one that beat both of y'all.
Dreams and Nightmares.
Was played at
It's
the
like
bowl.
the Eagles like national.
Yeah,
anthem.
right.
We're the
So it's
national
like,
champions.
He already got a
Okay,
buzz
I'm
on
putting
without
Meek.
even-
So we got Tupac, Chris Brown,
Take Meek off.
Meek.
Well, Meek ain't came back yet. So you
Yeah,
can't
Gucci.
go on.
We talking
But
about
he
the-
had
we
a
talking about the
comeback
first
after.
time. We talking about the first time when he.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Remember
he
when he
did.
was the meme when he ran out and shit, smiling
Yeah.
and shit?
But his album was
So
great.
Gucci
though.
or Wayne or both?
Both.
Yeah, you
Take-
gotta put.
take-
You gotta.
So that's our-
You
that's
gotta
our
put
top-
both
that's
in
our
there.
five.
You
That's
gotta
our
put both
top
in
five?
there. Yeah, you gotta put both in
You'll
there.
probably throw in DMX, but
I was about to
when
say
is
you
he
can't.
not
Man,
in jail?
come on.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
cannot
Yeah.
forget X.
yeah.
bro.
X go bag. You like
That's an
what, which
honorable
one you want to
mention.
count? Like goddamn.
Honorable mention, DMX. So all right, we got Tupac, Chris Brown, Gucci.
I feel like it's selfish just saying. I feel like Christian to be on there because he never stopped. It wasn't like his comeback was the same as him not
Nah,
going.
but
Nah,
that
bro,
shit-
they
that
was
shit tore him
bashing
down.
that nigga.
Oh,
though.
you can't take
Yeah, they
this
tore him
off.
all the way to the ground, bro. He
Remember
was
Jay-Z
dirty.
I didn't say
was
you
against the
couldn't count
nigga
him. I
all
just
Yeah,
said
that
I
they
feel like
destroyed them.
I feel like
It's not fair.
No, I didn't say it wasn't fair, but he was a consistent hit maker prior to jail.
He was destroyed
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
bro.
but
They
I-
destroyed
They
him.
destroyed
So
my
was
boy.
R. Kelly. He
They-
never started making hits.
No, they
though, like,
destroyed
music
my
is
boy
music.
Chris, man. Chris was a man.
Yeah, you
I
do all
give
you
him
want.
That shit still boggles my mind.
R. Kelly
shit
dropped
is
Trapped
just
in the
like,
Closet after
he's
the
on
shit.
tape.
my
Yeah, he
nigga.
did.
And that was the
we
biggest
got
shit
forever.
ever.
But bro, just his allegations now trapped in the closet makes so much sense. It
And
makes
the
so
Ignition
much
remix
sense.
is fire
man.
though. I don't care what you
It
All
makes
that
so much.
shit
He
fire.
said he made that first before the first.
So I'm just saying, like, I'm not discrediting him keeping it going,
You just-
but it wasn't like he kept the
You
train
don't think
going.
these
It never
guys?
stopped.
I mean, like I said, when Tupac went in, he
But
dropped
they
the
did
album. And
diminish.
the album was
I don't
number
think
one.
Chris
They
Brown
did diminish
got all
Chris,
his. I don't think he
Yeah.
got all
They
his
did
credit for
diminish
all his
Chris.
good music.
and
But
he's
shit,
already
he
big.
did.
Like Fine China should have been a number one hit,
I
man.
mean, like, you don't blame him for doing that. He did it. Like,
Fine China should have been a
he
number
did it,
one
bro.
hit.
Like,
That shit bang.
That shit bang.
Fine China is fire.
That show,
That
that
shit-
show you the power of music.
Yeah.
A nigga can rape and piss on a young girl, beat a bitch up, and still you gonna show up to the concert and buy the album.
Nigga, Piper
We brainwashed by
R&B,
R.
nigga.
Kelly.
Brainwashed
That's
by
the
that
power of
nigga.
music.
Greatest R&B nigga alive, dog. R. Kelly. straight up.
Brainwashed by R. Kelly, man.
I have no
That's the
comment.
power of music, man. You can do all that to a female, and they still gonna support.
Man, it should work all around it. And man, my boy Chris Brown should be one of the greatest right now. If
I
he
think
got
he
his
is.
credit,
I think he is.
He
I don't
already
think he
is
get
one
his
of the top
credit,
guys.
though.
Next
Yeah.
Michael.
He not getting his credit.
he not
Next-
getting his credit.
next Michael
But
Next to
LeBron's not
Brown.
either, so you know.
LeBron is getting his now.
No, he's not.
LeBron is the best player in the league. Period.
No, they just
Past
call
couple
KD the
years.
best player
Past
in the league.
he's better than-
They just
he's
call
better-
KD the best player.
Let's
in the
not
league.
do
No,
this
that's
right
not
now.
true.
please.
No, he's
We'll
not.
leave it alone.
Yeah, we'll leave
Yeah,
that
he's
alone.
not.
But he not though.
I'm with you though.
KD
bro.
not better than LeBron.
I believe you,
Oh,
but
okay. I'm
that's
just
what
making sure.
that's
You know basketball.
That's the why I'm saying that they're
Oh.
giving it to KD. First it was Kobe, then now they not even trying to look at LeBron.
Nah, LeBron is second after.
Yeah, they gave him a
Jordan.
Just to really be honest, like
He's second after Jordan.
and I'm gonna get off of it because of course this is a music show.
Right,
but I'm
right.
saying statistically, LeBron is having a better year than James Harden, and they calling James Harden the MVP. I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
right.
It's
right.
LeBron's best year.
They
like,
said LeBron. They so used to LeBron being great. They
Yeah,
don't even give him
it's
attention.
whatever. Yeah.
They want somebody
Even
else.
though he
to
averaged
share.
37, 15,
and James
17
Harden's
in
only
the
getting it
finals.
'cause he
You know
didn't
what I'm
get it
saying?
with
It
Steph
don't matter.
won, he didn't get it with
Yeah.
Russ won, so it's like we got.
He deserved it last year until Russ won.
He should have had 4 in a row.
Russ
MVP.
went crazy. Nah,
Yeah, Russ did. Yeah, you're right. You're
Russ
right.
went
Russ went
crazy,
crazy.
bro. And then
But yeah.
Curry got an undeserved one. Just like Nash.
Yeah,
got
And
one.
it was
first
unanimous.
One, the first one was his though. The first
Yeah,
one
the
was
second
his.
one was
I agree with the
unanimous.
second one.
Just like they robbed Kobe one time. With
Yeah,
Nash.
with Steve Nash.
Kobe
Yeah.
deserved it that
Robbed
year. They gave it
him.
to Nash.
What?
They robbed.
Robbed
him.
him.
It was 2008. I remember that.
Enjoy that comment.
Right. I might have to. That's a soundbite.
I'm a real shit have to say that shit for sure. So,
So what you working on, Pick, man? What you got for these people?
Man,
Introduce
so
yourself, man. Let us
it's
know who we
Picclo,
got.
South Central Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Shit. I just dropped a brand new project called Bacon, Eggs, and Grits, the Gary Stoneman story.
I heard
It's
it.
narrated by my grandmother who passed away in October. One of the reasons why it's called Bacon, Eggs, and Grits is because that's what she would make for breakfast every morning. And it'll be like our conversation. It's like our little inside thing.
Right.
So all of everything that's pretty much on, that I'm talking about on the album is shit that actually happened. I'm talking about fight scenes, drunk texting, getting caught up
I heard
with
it.
shit.
It's crazy.
And if you listen to the album, it's only 9 songs on there. The reason why I did 9 songs, the greatest album of all time, Thriller, 9 songs. You know what I'm saying? So it don't
Like
take that
the
long
guy.
to get your point across.
Like
So
the guy.
just get your point across basically.
Right.
And the first 8 songs is all like negative. Like I'm going through something. I'm it's bullshit. Blah 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 blah.
Especially
But
that
the final-
South Central.
Yeah. Yeah. So but the final song is called 9:15, and the way I came up with that, the hands on the clock. When you look at the clock, the 9 is across and the 3 is across. So it's like we're gonna be straight no matter what. No matter what you go through, like it's gonna
That was a
we're
bar.
gonna be straight. So it always works out.
That's
at
a
the
thought
end.
provoker right there.
Yeah, it always works out in the end, and if it doesn't work out, it's not the end. That's my whole mantra and the way I go about stuff. So,
Right.
The crazy thing is, in the midst of like the album dropping, and I got all this buzz from back in Philly. Like I'm an Eagles fan, so when I went out there, I shot a video in front of the link. I connected with this podcast called Fourth and John that brought all this like a whole different fan base. Like that was just like, yo, you an Eagles fan and you rap? Like,
Right.
oh, I'm supporting the album, blah 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 blah.
That's dope.
So, you know, all this momentum heading towards the Super Bowl, man. No lie, I got hit by a car the day before the Super Bowl, dog.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like the day before the Super Bowl, I was, because I do photography as well, I was taking pictures. As I'm reviewing the pictures, the car made like a hard left. Boom,
Damn.
took me out, hit and run,
Damn.
nothing. So by the grace of God, I'm still here, of
Wow.
course.
Mm.
So
Good
it
to
kind of
have you
stopped.
here.
It kind of stopped my momentum.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like get back to the flow. So my doctor was like, "All right, it's gonna take some time for you to get your stuff together. So just do something to keep you occupied." So my engineer was like, "You gave him breakfast, let's give him lunch." So we trying to see what we can do with this. We
Yeah.
have breakfast, now
Right.
let's have lunch, and probably the next third project will be dinner, and I'll be like the whole full course meal
Yeah, that's dope.
kind
Love
of
it.
trilogy joint. So,
College dropout-esque.
yeah, exactly.
Are we gonna get
So
dessert too, or no? I'm just.
that'll be hard.
That's like the bonus
feature.
feature.
Yeah, bonus
See,
bonus
but
features.
now see, I know pick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know dessert. That's gonna be
Okay, so here's the thing.
because you got some
Let me tell y'all.
songs.
Talk about, well, you,
So I met Tia probably like
Years.
I'm just gonna say a couple years ago because I can't even like.
It's more than a
pinpoint.
couple.
She was invited by a mutual friend
Mm-hmm.
that invited her to one of my shows. I had the live band, everything.
Yeah.
So I had like this make love series that was real like.
Yeah.
It was lit.
It's lit.
It was lit.
And I had videos that like backed it up and stuff, and that was
Uh-huh.
like my most prominent time. And then I got into a relationship that kind of startled that because it was like
Tone that down.
you can't be out here like
Yeah.
disrespecting me.
It was
Right.
it was very sexual.
Oh, it was.
But that's what
Man.
we wanted at that time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Everything
saying
was
like
all turned
dude, we was
up.
like 22, 23.
Yeah.
Fresh out
So
of high school.
we just now
We
learning
just
how
now
to
starting
how to
drink and
have sex
get our
right.
color and
you
shit.
made
So
your
we-
own slow grind hour. That's what you did.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But my thing is that shit still bang today because I'm
Absolutely.
like, oh,
Absolutely.
shit, that's me.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, I have started to think about stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm just looking forward to it, man. A lot of free time. I finally found my sound because I mainly link with my same producers every time, and I challenge them to get better. Like, okay,
Yeah.
nigga, did you hear blah 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 blah? That I need that kind of sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just. It's tough, man, because I try not to be bored and lazy and stuff. At the house, I be seeing, and me, I don't like going out to the big events and shaking hands like, oh yeah, what's up, man, Picclo? I got my music out.
That networking
check it out.
is
and
important, though.
You ain't even gonna check it out. You know, like I know for a fact you're not gonna check it out.
Right.
But it's just a part of the business. So my whole thing is I just try to connect on some homie shit. Like, oh, so what you do? Oh, you a DJ? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, what you do? Oh, I rap, produce, right?
Yeah.
Casually
Oh, for real?
slide it in. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you know what I'm saying? Casually slide in the business card. So we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up, man. I actually have my own band that's been curated by the homie Red. He has this band called Awkward Life. It's real dope. I'm trying to convince him, like, let's do Bacon, Eggs, and Grits, the live version. Kind of like how Jay-Z did Jay-Z
Like
Unplugged.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that with like a good party, like 20 people sitting around and stuff like that. So, I don't know, man. We'll see.
That's
We'll
legendary, though. That Unplugged was.
Man.
I'm mad at MTV need to run that back.
see. Man.
And I think it works for you for your style.
It's on
'cause
fire still.
You use a lot of instruments. It's not like you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm coming with the
It's-
full band. Like,
Right, exactly. A lot of people
percussions.
they kind of shy away from that.
I love
Yeah.
that, though.
You
I
know,
love
they
that
want
in
everything to
music.
be on what's it, Fruity
because
Loops or
Oh, yeah.
what
Yeah,
you know,
live
one of
music.
those.
Is it really difficult from going from the live band and the song like they really say? Because I heard a lot of artists say they'd rather not do the live band.
It
'cause
doesn't
it's kind of
sound
hard to keep
as-
that.
You
know
can't,
that.
it's hard to keep it
That
sound.
drum
Yeah.
set, that drum.
I'll be honest. I haven't had that issue with my band. Most of the time, like my drummer, for example, you know, they have drum pads where you can link the sounds into
the
each
frequency
set.
and everything.
So when he's like, because I'm a drummer too, I kind of do a little bit of everything. So
Let it be known. I didn't want to put you out there, but I'm like, you also are a musician yourself, you know.
So you know, for example, in South Central, it's the sample is the do 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 you know what I'm saying? We got the snap, even though he's hitting the hi hat.
Yeah,
he's just
yeah,
hitting the snap on the left side.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
still the same vibe, and I'm expecting to hear that bass line.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to hear it to sound as close to the record as possible.
Right.
That's my overall coming with that.
But that's where a lot of artists, you know, tend to shy away from the bands because of that. Because throughout the show, it's going to be certain tracks that you have so much play with the sounds.
Yeah.
The band is going to sound like it, but not like the song.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can catch the bass line and like you said, the snare, the claps, hi-hats, and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
that's about it. The
Yeah.
chords might match a little bit, but that's about it. So it's like a stripped down version.
Yeah.
And a lot of people be afraid of that because they want people to hear the song.
No, yeah, but you hear it, though, as a fan, though. Sometimes
do,
you do
but
hear it,
You
yeah.
can feel it.
Like early
Sometimes
artists
you can
don't
feel it,
like
though.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
Because they
yeah.
want you to hear the song.
Right.
Established artists know you know the song.
Yeah,
That's
for
what I'm
sure.
saying. Like
Yeah,
the
for
band
sure.
can only mimic so much.
Yeah,
Because some
yeah.
of these beats be having so many different little samples and sounds.
Yeah.
A band
Nowadays,
can't
it'd
match
be damn near
every
impossible.
single. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know what you mean. Because sometimes I've watched shows before. And I was like, that barely sound like that song, but I know it's that song. Like,
Yeah.
some you have tracks like that.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
But established artists not gonna run from it.
One of the biggest things is I grew up in the church too. I feel like this is an introduction because
I
I
was
know
going to ask you that too, man.
I grew up in
yeah,
the church
no,
too.
go ahead.
So, the bands that I grew up with playing from the church vibes is the same sounds that I got in most of my records. Like you hearing the organ, you hearing the bass, you hearing the electric guitar, things like that. I think the craziest thing to mimic is the 808s. Of course, I can't mimic that because you can't. It's a drum set, like you know. So that's when you most likely have a DJ, but that starts to conflict when you try to do that. So it's either I'm doing a band or I'm doing a DJ. Like it's
One or
just
the
like
other.
that. Yeah.
Right.
And in most cases, if I'm putting an event together and I'm the artist that's putting it together, you're gonna see a band. Simple as that. But if someone else is asking like, "Hey, we want to bring you on," it's like, all right, I'll just do the DJ set.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
Simple. It's more simple.
Yeah, because we gonna have to get on. Like as me, I'll be like, oh, y'all gotta set up. Then I gotta set my shit back up. All right,
Yeah.
for sure.
That'd be the worst part when you got to break down everything.
When you break down everything, man.
Especially,
oh my god,
like, and you're not the headliner. Like you're going up.
Yeah.
You gotta hurry up and break down.
Yeah, like oh man, y'all pissing me off.
it's a routine.
I got a question for you, man.
Yes, sir.
On the South Central song, at the end of the song with the fade, when it was fading on there, man.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from, dude?
Okay, so crazy thing about South Central, all that is true story. Like everything that I
So
said
you got jumped every day, like you
yeah,
said.
yeah, pretty much.
Max.
I grew up.
Damn.
I grew up between Manchester and Fig. That's my my intersection.
Can I?
88th and Fig.
All the cute niggas live over there for some reason.
Huh?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Oh, okay. So I grew up
heard
down the
that.
street from
I heard
Manchester
that.
Park, and you know there were times where like I'll just be hooping on some like just playing, and at one point, oh, you lost the homie some money. I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
It's like damn. Okay.
Hey, Trey's on your ass, bro.
Yeah. So it's little shit like that. But what happened was my brother used to bang 9-4. He passed away when he was 19. I was 6. And the biggest, he got killed trying to rob a Yoshinoya, the same Yoshinoya that's on Rosecrans and Vermont, sitting right there in the corner. And the cop shot him. So I was like, okay, how can I kind of implement that to describe my life in a sense? So me and my engineer at the time, we on YouTube looking up Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. So it was a random video where this officer is trying to like arrest this kid for like jaywalking or something like that, and it was just so crazy. And I'm like, oh yeah, went to YouTube, download that, just added that in, and we had the fade out where you only hear one gunshot. Yeah. Well, in the actual video, it wasn't a gunshot, but I added the one gunshot for the element because. As you're listening to it, you're like, oh, okay, he's being... Oh! And then it's like an unarmed teenager was shot and killed by a police officer. Now, that same video that I also got from YouTube was just a random... I just typed in unarmed teenager shot. And, of course,
Random
I got like 40 million videos.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the shit that's everywhere. It's sad.
So I just picked that soundbite.
That's all our name.
Yeah.
Unarmed black male.
Yep.
So that's what I went with. Yeah, that one, man.
Yeah, man, that was
creative,
a real aggressive track.
Man, I'm just at the point, y'all, that like I don't want when y'all hear my shit, I don't want it to be like, he's just another
microwave
situation. Yeah, because my shit is like this. When I'm creating, when I'm in the element, everything's a blank canvas. Like if I get the title, it's like okay, I got the title. I'm gonna stick with the title. Boom. And then as an artist, man, it's your paintbrush. You want this to be blue? Paint it blue. You want this to be green? Cool. Now, the thing that you got to accept is people's going to see it different. Like,
it's subjective.
Yeah, Big A said, like, South Central, that's his shit. But some other people's like, Drunk Texans is my shit. Friend Zone is my shit. Wind Up is my shit.
Your Friend Zone
is my shit. Like, it's all, you know, it's just, I just need to know what kind of flavor you want. So I'm just trying to get something that's going to appease as many people as possible, and it's difficult, you know, especially being an independent artist. You're not signed. You don't have the major cosign. The people you used to ride with don't ride with you no more. So now it's just like literally everything was me. I pay my producers. I pay my engineer. Everything came out of my pocket. I paid my graphics designer. That's the picture of me and my grandma when I was 6 years old at my 6-year-old birthday party. Like everything is like coming from me. And at this point, it ain't about getting signed. It ain't about who know Picclo or anything about that. It's just this is how I like to express myself. If you fuck
you
with it,
want to do the music
cool.
that you want to do.
Yeah. If you fuck with it, cool. You don't, cool. So be it.
And that's it. I'm still gonna make music though.
Yeah.
That's what makes me respect the art more. When you're not doing it just because I want to get on. You're doing it because you genuinely have a love for it, a passion for it.
Yeah, I don't like going to events and
right
talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to talk to you and just be like, you saw the game yesterday?
A cool combo, right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about music
industry talk.
And
industry
talk. Oh, we gotta work. No, we don't.
And that's
we
real.
Really don't want to work.
A lot of
Shut
people
up.
don't admit that.
Yeah. And a lot of people hate the industry too.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate the industry.
What were some of your like early influences?
Man, so first album I ever bought, Okay, first album I ever listened to, The Chronic. Because my brother. My brother used to bang The Chronic. These Nuts was like the song because it was funny as fuck. And I'm 6 years old.
Right,
so
that's just hilarious
it's
when
funny,
you're 6.
you know?
Right.
Yeah, so The Chronic was the first joint. Then Doggy Style. After my brother passed away, I remember, dog, my cousin bought All Eyes on Me. Now, like, I remember him buying it, and the disc was silver with the eye, disc 1, disc 2. Mm-hmm. So those were, like, my first 3 albums that I listened to. And I'm just like, okay. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do music, you know, when I'm 6. I ain't going to sit here and lie. Like, I was in the Sega and Sonic and, you know, playing outside.
Being a kid.
Water guns and shit, you know
you
what I'm
was
saying?
a kid.
Yeah. But I visually remember, like, holding the Doggy Style CD and all that. By the time middle school came, it's like 2001, 2002. First album that I ever bought with my own money was The Blueprint.
Talk to me.
So, and to me, that's Jay-Z's best album. I don't care what nobody said.
Man.
It's debatable.
That's debatable.
We're gonna have to talk about that.
Yeah, that's debatable.
It's
Hold on.
debatable, but you know, it's Jay-Z's best album. The next album I bought after that was Jadakiss Kiss the Game Goodbye. So, for those to be like my 5 albums, those are the ones that I gotta have. Like,
You can take that forever, yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
hold
right,
them
right.
forever. I just keep those on me.
How
So
was it? Sorry, how was it bridging the gap from the West Coast music? Seemed like that's what you kind of started
Way
with,
to the east.
and
Yeah.
then you jumped into it with the Blueprint and
Yeah.
Jada.
You know what it was, man? Like, when my brother passed away, because I have 2 older brothers. One of them went to prison. The other one got killed. My cousin Jamel, he moved to Vegas. So it was like, I didn't have no one kind of like
solo, baby.
raising me in a sense.
Yeah.
No father figure in the house. All my uncles is much older, so they can't really teach me shit. So I was just banging what was around at the time. And then I just remember watching the BET Awards and Jay-Z came with that H to the Izzo, B to
01.
the Izzo.
I think from like 2000 to like 2003, the East Coast pretty much dominated.
Yeah, like it wasn't even close. So I was like, okay, when does that come out? And it was like
Right.
September 11th. I'm like, okay.
Show,
I'm gonna make sure.
Damn,
Now,
we old.
here's the thing. Here's the thing about that though. I remember purchasing it because I went to the swap meet. I went to Broadway.
Broadway.
Big in Manchester.
Man.
It's all good. So I went to the Broadway swap meet and they had their record stand because you can see Mac 10s on the wall.
Oh man, those were the
You
days.
see
Those
all
were
that,
the
right?
days.
All the
Remember
snipes.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking and I was like, yo, is that Jay-Z album? Because I didn't know they get
Yeah.
CDs early.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. I was like, man, how much for that? Like, he was like, I'm not supposed to sell it. I said, but you got it on display. Like,
Nigga,
Yeah,
got
you have to
$1
sell it now. Yeah.
Stop playing.
So he was like, man, can you give me 20 for it? Because of course back then CDs was
back
like
then you was paying a dub.
17,
Yeah, that was like
18.
$24.99 sometimes.
$17.99.
Yeah.
for
So
the
he was like,
motherfuckers.
fuck it. So he slid it to me. He put it in the bag. He said, don't let nobody see that you got this. I'm like, all right. Nigga, ran home. Like literally.
days of our lives.
Ran home, put that shit in, and then the ruler came back.
Yep.
Oh my God. Like, sheesh. I just remember
Head buster
and,
right
and I had one of them old ass boom boxes that had like the you put the CD on top, tape was at the bottom with
Yeah.
the 2 speakers that was connected.
Man.
Dog.
Man, I think
And I just
I think
remember
my
grandma
auntie
was
still
like,
got
turn
that
that down.
motherfucker.
I'm like, all right.
Put the earphones in.
Man. So
I buy it with the Blueprint, dog. Like,
yeah.
press play every day, every morning when I got
Still.
to school. I had the little CD Walkman. I was in high school when it dropped.
Dog, remember?
Man.
You have your batteries on you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Because
You
you
had
know,
the
the
Walkman.
Walkman or
Yeah.
the damn with the
You get the
batteries.
4-pack though. So you had the reserve, like in case
Right.
you ran out.
Freezer full of batteries at the house.
Yeah, so like
Freezer
I said,
got a gang of batteries in it.
so like I said, that was the first like 5 albums, and then eventually, once you start learning about Jay-Z, you got to go back and listen to some of his other
Right?
shit.
That
And then you got to
part.
listen to Nas. Then you get back on Biggie, and then you got to go back even further.
It's like a
Wu-Tang
history
Clan and stuff.
lesson.
Yeah,
No,
it's-
literally,
old
I know how to put it, but
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
like
But that's
that,
like a
though.
big gap to me. Like, where were you at when Volume 2 dropped? Like,
He
What,
was in the
Blueprint
West
2?
Coast.
you was listening to West Coast music.
What you talking about? Blueprint 2 drop?
Well,
No,
No,
Jay-Z.
volume 2.
Volume.
Oh, okay. So here's another
2,
interesting
3.
story
I
about that.
don't know. All of them.
My cousin Burnell had that CD, and he used to play that, but I didn't know who the fuck Jay-Z was. I was a kid.
And you from the West Coast.
The
Sorry,
West
but
Coast, so
yeah.
I'm still.
My first album was Volume 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Throw them hands up.
Man.
My first Jay-Z album was Volume 2.
I was just like, what is he about? He talking to you with you about the experience, roll your
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck is this nigga, man? He
Yeah.
started talking
Hard.
that fly shit. I was like, all right, I gotta find his other albums. Like,
Yeah.
tell my uncle, like, you got all his other albums? He said, nah, I can get them for you though. And he went and got them for me.
So by this time, by the time the blueprint, okay, wait, just a little bit before the blueprint came out, my big brother got out of prison, and he was like, of course he's much older than me, so he's like, hey man, let's go to the movies. I'm taking the movies. You can go see whatever you want. I'm like, all right, cool. And he had on cassette The Chronic 2001. It just came out like a week before, and he was playing that.
That
And,
album was amazing.
That was
album
like
was really,
that was like
really
him introducing me back to the West Coast type of style. So
Dre
the
saved
time that he used to take me to school, he was banging like CJ Mack, West Side Connection,
The
Mac
hard
10,
shit,
Sugar Free. So I'm like, okay, wait.
quick.
Get your money while you bullshit.
Yeah.
Popping
All
back
that.
then, though.
Chronic
So-
2001 was special.
So
bro.
now I got the balance back.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, and then by the time high school came,
You all
I was
Snoops
full
and all
fledged.
that, yeah.
Dog, Get Rich or Die Trying came out. Kanye West's first album came out.
Yeah.
Cameron.
Lupe,
Dipset.
Cameron,
Yeah.
Dipset.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
my,
Wayne.
my
There was a
high
lot
school
of them,
years
yeah.
were fire. My high school years was 02 to 06. And I
Yeah.
feel like all the
Lit.
best albums came out then.
It
you know
did,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
No, for real, yeah.
The
College
G-Unit
Dropout.
album, bro.
Yeah, G-Unit album is
Yeah.
still
That's what I'm
slept
saying.
on.
So-
Played that shit today.
Even Banks
Prolong my
in,
dates
break
I
it
gave you. So
down.
the East Coast ran like 2000 to like 2007.
You had Nelly,
Yeah.
you had the Lunatic.
Yeah, Nelly,
It was cracking.
who else came
It was
Outkast album
cracking.
came out.
Yeah.
It was just a crazy
Love Below and
Yeah.
time,
That
dog.
was a good
Speaker
time.
box.
Music.
Crazy time.
Yeah.
that was like the second, maybe third best. That's debatable, but that's like the second, third best.
What, the timeline?
era of music. It's the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Maybe like third
Definitely.
best.
Yeah, we said like second, third. It's
2006,
debatable
2000,
second,
like you
third.
said,
Yeah,
2006.
Early
yeah.
2000s is
yeah.
like another piece where the second group of legends came about and had their
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you had your greats early, and then I think that
The
second
90s.
wave of like the Hoves and all the Yeezys and 50, Wayne. Everybody had their moment in the early
Yeah.
2000s. You know what I mean?
You know,
Outkast
it was
brought
after
back.
It was after Biggie and Pac
That's what I
died
mean,
in
like the
96,
second wave.
97.
Yeah.
So it was like when 2000 came, it started coming
Because
again.
Biggie Pac kind of hold their own era, bro.
They do. No,
that's
they
why
do.
I said second, third.
For that
maybe.
5 years,
Yeah.
5 years, they got it.
That's crazy that 5 year gap is just.
That's how good
It's
they
pivotal.
were.
About it.
They were just so
Yeah.
ahead of their
And they were already
time,
24
man.
and
They were so
25.
ahead
They
of
were
their
young,
time.
dog. Like,
How?
what?
It's
Young as fuck.
Because when I was 25, okay, yeah, like I was fucking reckless.
do you
dog.
know how much they knew at their age? That
That's
shit is
crazy.
They grew
and I
up
watch
quick.
Tupac interviews now, like, dog,
He
you
knew
were
too
way
much.
ahead of your
Right.
time,
But they knew
man.
though. They say he got
But
himself
Tupac
killed.
was groomed
Yeah.
to be
Right.
a machine, bro.
But Biggie too though. Biggie was talking that.
Biggie, I think
shit.
they had parallel
They
lifestyles,
Lifestyles,
but the
yeah.
journeys was different.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah,
they
yeah,
ran
yeah.
parallel.
Like,
Oh,
for
yeah,
example,
yeah, for sure, for
example,
sure.
I was listening to Story to Tell, and I'm like,
Don't do
I
that.
lived something like that when I was like 27, 28.
Yeah.
How were you living that at
22.
21,
Right.
22?
Early.
And that's
It's
the thing.
scary too.
Yeah.
We're growing up in the East Coast. I mean, they a lot more. I don't say advanced, but they grow up a little bit quicker
Yeah.
than we
Yeah.
do. It's
Yeah.
like they
They
population. It's like a lot of crime, and
Yeah.
you just gotta
They
grow
move
up fast
faster.
over there.
Like New
Right.
York move fast. If you've ever been
LA,
to
we
New York,
chilling, we smoking weed, we under
Yeah.
the palm
We
trees,
spoiled,
the
though.
sunshine, like you
so
feel
our,
me?
we
So
spoil,
grow
so
up
we
different.
stay under like this certain
Really spoiled because
roof.
people in Philly be like
Yeah.
jealous when I
I
be
just think
posting
that
the
they
weather.
soaked up.
Yeah, we
Right.
stay under
That's
this
what I'm
roof. You know what I'm saying? You
75
said we
again
done?
today.
You said we done?
No. I think they soaked it up.
Oh,
Like,
soak
they-
it
Yeah,
up.
you
They
have
had the
to.
Oh,
talent
yeah.
to express their life,
Yeah.
and they were soaking up.
And
the
if you
game
notice,
as
a
it was
lot
happening.
of the rappers that we love, the stars over there, they kind of grew up in the same borough,
Yeah.
like in the same
Yeah.
vicinity.
Yeah.
Like-
At least the 5 boroughs for sure. The
Yeah.
5 boroughs.
Do you know how many monsters came out of Queens, bro?
Man.
Queensbridge,
We start
Oh
with
my
Cry. We start with Tribe. We
Moment
start
I
with
say Nas.
Nas. I mean,
Tribe Called Quest.
Nas started.
50,
Nas wrote 50.
Roxanne, Sean
Banks.
Banks.
Okay.
Banks
Bro,
from the
Queens,
big.
We could
Queens
go
birth-
for
Lori.
LL from Queens.
LL from
LL.
Queens.
Yeah.
The Queens birthed some of the most.
You think
beastiest-
Queens is bigger than Brooklyn?
No, I'm just saying it's a lot of
Oh.
a lot of
In the
a
They
lot-
got,
Bronx,
they got,
too.
they got Okay, see,
A lot of
here's the
monsters
thing.
what
came
you
out of
think?
Queens.
Brooklyn got Jay-Z big, and then it's like everybody else. Right. I mean, Fabulous is like number 3. If,
Lil'
Yeah,
Kim.
Fab is
Out
number
of
3.
Brooklyn.
and Big L
L is in
is
there.
from Brooklyn.
Biggie came to his block.
Then you
though,
go to
know what I'm
Bronx, it's
saying?
like they got
They got
Nicki,
the, but
Big
they got
Pun,
they started hip hop though, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like
The
you got
Pioneers
Funk
came
Master,
out of
like you
there.
know what I'm saying? Like you got these
KRS-One is from
Grandmaster Flash and all.
KRS-One from Bronx.
Southside.
He from
Bronx.
Southside
Yeah.
Bronx.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But them Queens kids, man.
The
Man.
Queens
It's
got
some beats.
I think
and
how old was
Queens got
Nas
hitters
when he
like
wrote
on the
Illmatic?
independent scene that be
Huh?
busting.
How old was Nas when he wrote Illmatic? 17?
18, dog.
18.
Like, don't talk to
Fire.
me.
Niggas playing that shit
Fuck.
now.
That's why I
This
tell them,
shit sound
anybody
like
ask
now.
me, that's like
I
the
had heard a
best
story before I seen the
hip hop
film,
album of all
but
time.
I didn't
to
even
me.
know Roxanne Shante low key like gas Nas.
Oh, yeah.
Then I seen the movie, I was like, okay, so
Oh
it must
yeah,
have
yeah,
been
yeah,
true.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? But look at you can even bring her up. She was a battle rapper at like 14.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
But
Like,
that's
on the
culture,
block.
Yeah.
Man.
But
In
this-
the-
this
on the
like what- this is
avenue,
like what
man.
T was saying, like they were forced to grow up a little bit.
Yeah. They were really on the avenue. They was
Not
really
saying that LA don't
outside.
have hoods and you know
It's
like
that
niggas do have to
project
grow
living,
up fast,
man.
but yeah.
We had to live a little bit to start rapping about it and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, putting it in music. Like
Real
they
shit.
was
Already
going,
living it,
yeah, they was
yeah.
already living it, going through it as they was going through it. They went in the studio that night
Yeah, that
and
Yeah.
wrote a song. Like
Biggie
you know what I'm saying.
talking
Biggie
about
was writing a
some
song about the
shit,
night
like-
when it happened.
Yeah.
We
Nigga-
went through it and then we accumulated. We let it grow.
That's what I'm saying. They soaked it in
Yeah,
and had the
we didn't
talent
even
to
realize. We
paint
like,
that
oh
picture for us.
shit, moms is not supposed to. Moms ain't here. Dad ain't here. They got the drugs going on.
For them to paint that
listen
picture
to
so
Biggie.
vividly, man. That's
Yeah.
Nigga could listen to Biggie and see the shit that he's saying in your head while you
Yeah.
listen to that shit.
Pac too.
like,
And like he
Pac
said, that
had
come with
a
the painting the
great time.
canvas, though. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
He painted a picture. You kind of, I listened to Friend Zone. That's the song.
Yeah. That was
You
the
kind of
single.
remind me. Not you don't sound like him, but you remind me of Common.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Listen.
Dom Kennedy.
Bro, okay.
I was
you
gonna
get
say that
that. I
shit
know
too.
you get that.
I've heard this
Not
Don't
like
sound like
statement.
Dom, bro.
I just
No,
said
but-
remember.
do
sound.
You just remind me. Now it sounds
It's like
like
a-
Wait, have you heard
You know, somebody,
Schoolboy
you
Q too?
resemble.
Yeah.
Like it was like
Okay.
like a
Alright,
you know.
you got
Your
this.
favorite.
Not trying to put these people on you, but
Yeah.
you kind of, you know,
Yeah, but
that shit is dope though.
I've heard the Dom Kennedy comparison
Yeah.
multiple times. I mean, me personally, I don't listen to Dom.
He don't like Don Kennedy.
I'm
over
glad
there.
that you don't because
That's a lot of
that will
people that don't
probably
like Dom.
influence your sound.
I fuck
Yeah.
with Don.
Well,
yeah.
to be
I
honest
fuck
with you,
with
T,
Dom.
like
I
I
fuck
try.
with Dom.
Listen, my go-tos is Drake because he could do the hip hop
He can do
and
anything,
R&B
right.
shit. You know that Jay, Pac, DJ Quick.
My favorite producer.
Yeah, mine
yes.
too.
My favorite producer.
Hey, real quick, do you think that there's anybody sonically on the same level as Drake?
No.
I feel the same way. I just want to hear from the artist. Because most people be like, well, but I feel like sonically, no one's on the same level.
To me, bro, and I really don't care who say it. Drake's the best rapper right now. Period. Like he does everything great.
Yeah.
Over
Like,
K-Dot?
It's yes.
Oh,
It's
no.
kind
I
of
don't
sad.
know about that.
Oh
bro.
no, over
Man,
K-Dot.
K-Dot is a
Now,
one-trick
here's the
pony.
thing.
I keep
Here's
trying
the
to
thing.
tell y'all that,
Here's
man.
the
Nah,
thing.
man.
Kendrick, and I got connections to Kendrick. Like I don't know him one-on-one, but like I know producers that's worked with him. I've been in sessions with him. I've been sat in some of the Good Kid, Mad City sessions, and I'm just like mind blown. You know what I'm saying? However, Kendrick is great at storytelling. Kendrick is great lyrically. He will wrap circles around Drake.
Right.
I will tell you that.
Okay,
But if
as
we're
long as I
talking
heard
about the
that, I'm cool.
overall polished
Being
product,
not rapper, but an artist.
Artist.
in the-
Artist.
As
And
a
then-
whole.
Oh yeah, artists.
You know what I'm
when
saying?
we say
And
that,
You
yeah.
did say rapper, though. That's what threw everybody
yeah,
off.
that's what threw me off.
Yeah.
he's the
Yeah,
best
I-
artist
Artist.
in the
Yeah.
game.
But that's
Right.
important.
But absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And here's the thing. Of course, Kendrick got Dr. Dre behind him.
Right.
He got Jimmy Iovine behind him. He got Top Dog behind
Drake
him.
got 40. That's it.
No, dog. Drake got 40 and Canada. Like the whole
Yeah, the whole
country
country's behind
Yeah.
is backing
Support
him.
that
You know what I
nigga,
mean?
yeah.
So I just look forward to hearing that.
I feel like Drake has the biggest disadvantage in the game
Why is that?
because, like you said, you've sat in sessions with certain people. You know some producers. Drake doesn't share his producer.
Nope.
40 says he's not working with no one but Drake.
And he be putting out
So now you,
bangers with 40.
now you have to go
Why
to your
do the
producer
weekend sound like Drake
and say,
then?
I need a song to sound like this because you can't hire him to do it for you.
Right.
good question, T.
Why does The Weeknd sound like Drake?
He always sound like. I mean,
All the Canada kids sound like Tory Lanez. They all sound alike.
Yeah.
It was
But The Weeknd, I'm like,
First of all, Tory Lanez can't even be brought up in conversation. He just got bodied by Eric Bellinger. So.
Oh, I
He
heard
did get
that.
bodied
Yeah,
by
it's-
Eric.
it's-
Y'all didn't
it's
hear
a-
that
Well,
shit?
I mean, he's from
I heard
Canada,
it.
and they all got similar sounds.
They shouldn't.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have let Eric
But see, that's the
body.
thing,
He
like
got
how
bodied
we-
by a singing nigga.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's just like how all Houston artists sound the
He
same.
should've
All
let
Atlanta
him
artists.
body.
Wait,
We
because this is
shouldn't let him
what I was,
body
gonna, I was gonna say, because how we kind of said, do people say that you sound like Dom, or like you kind
They
of?
say I remind
me
of the early Dom, like
right.
Because some people don't rock with Dom. Like
Yeah,
how
not
they
this
used to.
Dom. The old
But-
Dom was nice.
It was like South Central with Love in 1997. That's when they were like,
Yeah, go down.
he was at his biggest point.
Like D Nice likes to think that we don't have like a West Coast sound accent.
We don't have an accent, bro.
Yes, we do.
We
me,
do.
me and you don't have an accent one to another. But when I went to Philly, they was like, you talk weird.
Weird.
They knew
because we
something.
don't sound like them.
Yeah.
But
New York, they just said we talk
California
slow.
doesn't- California's such a melting pot. We don't have our own accent.
We
I don't
do
think
We
we
though.
use
have our
everybody
accent.
else shit. We say, no, that's from the South. We even say, you know how people say B out here? Like, we don't
Yeah,
even
that-
have
B
our
is
own.
new. Y'all niggas wasn't saying B.
No,
No,
we
but I'm
everybody
saying,
don't say
like-
cuz.
True.
Yeah, cuz our
see-
shit though.
Yeah, cuz.
Because cuz is
Definitely.
like just it ain't even.
But
on
that's
the
from
game.
the country
It used to
too,
be
though.
universal, but it
Yeah.
is now.
Y'all gotta
Sorry,
go to the
Crips.
South more.
They say rally.
I go to the South all the time.
They
And
say
they always tell me
cuz
like,
and
"Oh,
they
you
say
from
blood a
LA?"
lot.
They
Yeah.
know I'm
Bay
from
Area
LA.
got their own shit.
We don't have an
Yeah.
accent. I don't
Bay
think.
Area
We don't
say
have
blood a
accent.
lot, but they mean that
I think we
like,
talk different, but I don't think we have an accent.
We don't talk like nobody else in the
I don't
States.
think we're able to tell because we're speaking it and we know it. It's like it don't sound like nothing to us, but to somebody outside, yes, it's going to.
Nah, down south, no, they talk weird.
I'm gonna
They
put you
know
like
they
this.
do. They know
When
they
you
talk
read a
with
word
an accent.
In California,
No.
we say what we see. In every other states, like Baltimore, they exaggerate U's.
Yeah.
In the South, they exaggerate
I'm
R's.
coming through.
We don't exaggerate no letters.
We don't exaggerate. No,
But
we
we don't have an accent.
We do.
What do we exaggerate?
It's the I.
So if I say live,
There you go. West side. Fried, died, caught. Like it's,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
It's,
Hi.
She got a point. She got a
tell
point.
me,
but
I'm
not everyone
playing.
does that though.
Yes,
I can
we
see
do.
if everybody do it.
Nah, everybody don't. You're right.
Nobody in here do it, so it's
Nah.
no
You
validity
do.
to
You
that.
literally
Everybody
just
down
did it
south
right
got
now.
a
Live is how you say the word.
accent though.
That's how you.
I don't
say
know how
it.
that shit work, but they
So
got
how
an
is it
accent
supposed to
down
be
there.
said?
We don't have one.
I don't know.
If it's not live,
Live,
You kinda-
but let
you
somebody
talking
else,
down now.
let
Now.
somebody say,
live,
let somebody from the South say
Fried.
fire.
Fries.
They can't say fire.
Fry.
fire,
No, nobody in the South can say fire. It's fire.
fire.
That's an accent.
Fire.
New York niggas can't say words with like GITs. They shit is exaggerated.
Yeah.
Like when niggas say tight, they tight don't.
Tight,
You know what I'm
tight,
saying? Anything
yeah.
like that is exaggerated. We don't exaggerate anything.
Because we have our own thing, but it's just we just can't pinpoint it because it's us looking at it. It's
But
like
if you can't pinpoint it, they'll let you know.
no, that's
It
we
don't
can't
exist.
pinpoint it, but
Because we
somebody
speak
else
it
can
so
literally
much,
tell
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like they'll like that's where I got the fried thing from because I said something like, "Oh, I want some fried chicken," and it was like,
Yeah,
"You
yeah,
from
yeah.
LA?"
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, "Yeah," like, "Oh, I can hear it." I'm like, "I never knew that we had an accent."
never-
I didn't really know I had a accent till I went to Philly, because they talked to me way different.
Right? They're like,
They was
"No,
like,
you don't talk like us." Like
yeah,
we
you're not
hear
from
it.
here, bro.
That
They-
John.
See the Eagles,
When they
but-
hear
Look
you
at that
don't
John
sound
over
like them.
there.
They know off the bat.
They call everything
You
a
don't sound
John.
like them.
Everything's a John.
Everything
yeah.
is a John out
that's,
there.
that's the greatest.
Not a
Yo,
joint. Everybody thought it was a
another
joint.
thing
It's a
about Philly,
John.
Everybody has a beard. Or all the men. They all have beards.
all of them.
It's a big.
No
yeah,
joke.
that's a big thing out there.
Bro, I can't grow
You
one, bro.
niggas.
Like, this is the max.
Like,
shit.
do you
That's
have
it.
to
So
have
Why
a
you look
beard?
at the beard guy? Like,
Because I'm like, what is it? Like, I don't understand. But
You can
yeah,
pass
that
it.
was
I can't
one
wait to
thing
go back to Philly though.
I
Like,
noticed off top.
Philly was like life
It's something
changing.
in
dog.
Philly was
man.
cold.
Oh man, wait, when did
Oh,
you
you
go?
been to Philly?
I went in September.
I went in
It was like
December.
30
You been to Dallas?
I went to
I've been to
I went to like y'all
No,
Melrose.
that-
You
That shit
official
was
then,
dope.
Rick?
See, here's
I'm going back sometime soon.
You
Yeah.
official?
I like Philly. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I went to Dallas. I went to Dallas for WrestleMania. Yeah, I'm a wrestling fan too.
Oh, me too, man.
I'm
Don't
not
feel
even mad
bad.
at you. Wrestling was
weekend,
a
right?
shit.
Nigga, Rick
Huh?
been
It's this
watching
weekend.
wrestling
Yeah,
since I've known that
Sunday.
nigga.
Sunday in New Orleans. I
Some
was
of my
mad.
people's going.
It's in the dome, ain't it?
Yeah, it's at the Super Bowl.
Oh my
Dog, I went to
goodness.
Dallas.
It's
Dog,
gonna be
I had so
crazy.
much fun in Dallas, man. They first of all, shit don't close till of course 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
We one of the only states that do that shit, bro.
Yeah, everything is like rooftop base. Dog, I went to a strip club that was bring your own bottle, nigga.
Man, that's crazy.
Lit, dog.
Yeah.
I would have.
That's lit.
That's
I went in there with a gallon of Jack Honey. Yeah, my boys.
We can't do shit
Only
over
thing
here.
I don't like about Dallas is
Right,
they don't
let's
let
go.
you drink on Sundays.
So we can beat the
They
Cowboys.
don't let you buy
I don't
alcohol.
even care.
You can't buy alcohol on
It
Sundays.
happens.
You can't buy
not
alcohol on
tripping.
Sundays in Dallas.
Convert to a
cannot
Rams
buy-
fan.
What is
Go
that?
to Utah.
What is that?
Shit.
Oh yeah, Utah. I'm scared.
You're gonna-
I'm scared that motherfucking
You'll be here.
Yeah.
polygamy gonna catch you.
Yeah, no, you can't buy alcohol on Sundays. It's not happening at all.
In the
bro.
South, they don't play that.
At all.
You can't buy.
That's how
liquor
Georgia
on
is.
The day of the
Sundays.
game, man, I tried to go get at least a beer, and they like, no, we don't sell.
You gotta
So,
load up on Saturdays.
What's the
Saturday.
history on it?
I don't know.
It's the
It's
what do
the
you call it?
religious thing.
No, it's like it's just that's just the way that it always has
Prohibition.
been. It ain't prohibition.
Okay.
No. It's like, okay, from like the Bible days, you know what I'm saying? You chill on Sundays.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff in the South used to be closed on Sundays.
What if but they losing
That's
so
not
Yes,
much
it is.
money.
Yes, it is. I can't think of the
They
name
losing
of it,
money
but-
year
Niggas is
round.
low. Loading up Saturday,
we gotta
though.
look that up and then.
No,
Yeah, we got to
listen.
we got to
Oh my gosh,
report
it's
back.
in the Bible. The
No,
Sabbath,
I-
you keep
no.
the Sabbath day holy, right?
Yeah, you
Exactly.
That's why I said, is it a
definitely-
religious thing?
It derives from that. Like a lot of our laws and things that we do
Or through
arise
almost through religion.
They come from the Bible.
Before
But-
Christ, after Christ.
Shut up. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, it's one of those things. Like, it's always been like that since the dawn of time. So to this day, they don't sell liquor on Sundays, and a lot of the time they wouldn't even be open on Sunday. Like Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday. Try to go get a chicken motherfucking sandwich on Sunday.
That's
That's
true.
That's in the Bible too.
But that's through religion.
No,
though,
no,
for sure.
I'm saying they don't.
You keep the Sabbath day holy. You're not supposed to do anything on Sundays. You're not supposed to sell stuff, drink, alcohol, party. You leave that day to be holy.
yeah,
Why are you
that's-
mad at me? Because
I'm not
right.
mad. Who's mad?
I don't know, because you're like, that's what you gonna do on Sunday?
No, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
my nigga,
I thought you
I
tried
said
to-
what I said.
I thought
I
you
said
tried to
it.
link Chick-fil-A to the
Listen,
Bible.
Google is free. It's out here. You can.
I'm Googling
Maya,
right now.
Maya Angelou is up there.
I'm about to bust you out on the air.
You're not gonna bust me out because I'm gonna
On
be right.
air, live.
And when I'm right, you better say I'm right. So, anyways,
Oh, you done messed with a
Moving
woman. You
on.
can't mess with
Moving
women
along.
like that, bro.
Please.
but how much time we got left, y'all?
Let's.
We got about cool 15 minutes left.
Yeah, that's so pick, man.
But,
What's after the album, man?
yeah.
What you got
Man,
planned?
so,
you got some
uh,
visuals, you got some shows.
The only video that I shot was the track 2 video. I shot that mug in front of my grandma's house. Of course, that's like home base.
Right.
Check You Later is probably gonna be the next joint. That's
Check
like
You
a
Later.
record I dedicated to my grandmother. It's like me writing a letter. If she was still here, this is kind of stuff I would be going through. Now, what I'm trying to do, man, I got this idea. There's 3 songs that go in a row. It's Friend Zone, Wind Up, and Drunk Texan. I'm trying to make like a short film of that,
Nice.
of those 3 videos, and they all coincide with one another. And I'm trying to save that for the summer because I kind of need the sun to be out. So I'm thinking of doing like a barbecue theme type video shoot, just to get people good vibes and things like that.
Paint that picture.
Yeah. After that, pretty much I'm probably gonna shoot another video after that. And in the midst of all that, I'll just continue working on a new project. It's lunchtime now. I'm just trying to think of something that, like, bacon, eggs, and grits is catchy. Like, everyone was just
something
flowing with that.
summertime.
Yeah, so I'm thinking something lunch based. So I don't want to say like pizza rolls and fucking.
Don't give it away. Nah, just
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'll just figure it
Just
out.
keep us tuned in, man.
Yeah, I for sure will do that. I'm of course I'm also working on my own independent network as far as I'm not signed to nobody, so I'm assigning myself. I really want to ride with the 915 wave that I have, so CMXV, which is 915 in Roman numerals. I plan to rock with that. We're gonna launch some clothing, hats, shirts, shit like that. I eventually plan. I can't rap forever. I understand that, so I look forward to like signing producers.
You might.
Maybe. But I look forward to like being a manager and signing people to 915 recordings in general, and we'll just see where it goes, man. I'm just gonna trust God in the midst of it, and we'll just go with that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Let them know where they can find you, man.
Oh man, everything is I am Picclo. So Twitter, I am Picclo. You're gonna catch me talking a lot about the Eagles because I'm a part of the Eagles like Twitter.
Oh man.
So
had to block you, shit.
just block me,
Hey,
dog, because you
I'm
gonna
a part of the Packer thing too. So
yeah. So it's kind of crazy.
I need them group.
My
rates.
Instagram is I am Picclo. I only post my music shit. You might randomly see me post something that I I grew out of the posting meme shit because it's like, why do I need to post it if you just posted it? So I'm kind of over that. Like everything is just music based.
Shit ain't never over for me, Pick.
I try to keep my privacy private unless you follow me on Snapchat, which is also I am Picclo. Right. That's where you see me do random shit. And
spell it
like
out
that.
for him, man.
It's IAMPICCLO, and a lot of y'all call me Piccolo. And I really don't like that shit, but it's okay. Yeah. It's Picclo.
Picclo, goddammit.
PICC. Don't forget the LO.
I thought Rick spelled it wrong. I was like, oh shit.
Nope, it's correct.
Then I went
Dragon
back,
Ball Z fan.
and then I went, and I was like, oh, it's Picclo.
Okay, one, I've never seen Dragon Ball Z ever, like
in your
ever.
life.
But I found out about Picclo. Like it's the green nigga, right? Yeah. I found out about that.
I fuck with Piccolo,
but I play the drums.
Plays the drums, guys.
And my snare is a piccolo snare. But I hate when somebody be like, Piccolo! It's like, it's too long. So I'm like, Piccolo. No. It's like catchy.
It's like Diplo.
You can call me Pick, low, Pick, one of the two. So it just flows better, dog.
That O, just take that O up out of there.
Yeah, just took one O out and I had something crazy. So that's what we on.
Most def, man. We got a couple of more little topics going, man. You want to hang in there for a little bit
let's get
more?
it. Let's get it going. Tia, what's up?
So before we get up out of here, I wanted to know from you guys' perspective, what was some of the best collaboration songs, I'm gonna say of all time. So like a posse song. So let's say more than one artist. It don't have to be the same label.
A posse song, like more than two artists, basically.
I'm gonna say more than three.
Okay, three.
More than three?
More than three.
They have to be a group, though?
So
no,
they don't have to be a group.
I'll
They
tell
can
you
be
the
the
first
same
one that came to
label.
my mind just off of that.
Uh-huh.
Made You Look remix. Jada Kiss and Nas and Ludacris.
Okay.
That joint was out of here. Shorty Low. They know remix.
Oh, that might be up. That because Jeezy got the best verse.
I'm in my cool whip.
He's ready to
Must be
Hello.
All right,
ladies, how you doing?
Look at y'all.
Shorty got two of them.
That was the one right there.
Yeah, but
I love Jeezy on anything.
Yeah, I'm a
One
Jeezy.
with Jim Jones and Shorty had two remixes that was fire with artists, bro. The one with Jim Jones at the end, and I think
Geeked Up remix.
Oh, that was
it's only two. That's three people on that song.
Jeezy always on some fire.
I say that We Taking Over, that shit was kind of fire.
Yeah.
We taking over.
Anything DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled has a lot of those songs. I mean,
he got the anthems. That's what he say.
How many times? How many times is it for me?
How many times?
That's Chris Brown.
Oh yeah.
Wayne, Big Sean.
Yeah.
The Control.
Yeah.
Problems.
Control.
Problems.
Damn,
ASAP
Control was 2 though, or was it 3?
Work
No, it was-
remix.
Oh yeah, J Electronica.
Work remix. You don't fucking play with Pick right
I'm
now.
a hip hop
like shit right now.
Dom, what you gonna throw in there?
Man, that's why I was asking if it was more. If it's more than 2, if it was just 2, I would say
No,
niggas.
I don't say just 2.
No,
No,
I would just say niggas in Paris. I just got to throw niggas in Paris in there. Like that
Niggas
was.
in Paris
that's not a posse.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
if
2 niggas.
I said if it was just 2,
Great song.
I would have threw
Nah,
niggas in
it's too many
Paris in there.
songs. Two people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Y'all like No Limit? The G-Eazy record? That goes.
That's not a posse song to
I don't
me,
like that song.
personally.
I like Cardi
It's a
B.
banger, but I wouldn't.
Every
I'ma
time
say-
Cardi B get off, I like it.
I'm gonna say Annie Up remix.
Oh, Busta Rhymes now.
Busta
What
Rhymes
you
is
going now?
Busta's
Yeah.
actually on a lot of posse songs.
Yeah.
I can't think
I
of
can't
another
even
one
think
right
of
now.
one that really off the top of my head.
Let's go. Come with it.
Flavor in Your Ear remix,
Oh, of
bro.
course, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I think we said that last show.
Niggas
didn't we?
Yeah,
is
but,
mad I
but
get
we
more
wasn't
than
talking about
an
this though.
ashtray.
But
Yeah.
But that's an iconic hip hop song.
What about that Bone Crusher Never Scared remix?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a
That
posse
shit-
song right
That shit
there.
has some shit.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't
Hey,
even.
have you noticed?
Y'all
that shit
name
don't
pretty
happen
much
in
all the
It
R&B?
classics.
doesn't. What's
It be
going
all hip
on?
hop. The only R&B joint that was kind of tight that was a remix was that Please Don't Go remix. It was Tank, Genuine, and Tyrese.
But you know, Tank does that because he just did it with Ty Dolla $ign and
Yeah,
Trey
that
Songz
came
for
and went
Win Week.
though. It came and went to me. I was like, that should have stuck a little bit. TGT.
Come on, what's up, D Nice? I'm
I'm
ready.
thinking about R&B joints.
I'm
You-
waiting for
trust
your
me, you're not
rap,
gonna
your
find
rap
it.
input.
Yeah,
That's gonna be real
Unless you
hard.
say
bro.
In This Club, that's what Usher, Beyonce, and
That
Gigi,
probably was
they
the
all
hottest
on that.
one. Wayne was on that, I think.
Yeah, and
Wayne
Wayne.
was on that. Yeah.
I Need a Soldier.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
say,
give songs
let
that
me-
got more than 3. I'm gonna give you like World War II Rough Riders.
yes, that
Get
was
It
the
Some Head
shit.
remix had like 11 niggas on it.
Nigga, the One Blood
One
remix.
Blood.
One
Yeah.
Blood.
Yeah.
16 niggas
Yo,
on
that
there.
song
Man, I tried to listen to the whole thing. I couldn't even
Minutes.
listen to it.
Minutes. Do you
Yeah.
hear me?
That
Bruh.
motherfucker had niggas on there.
And you wasn't
Getting
skipping
Ahead
it.
Remix. What else?
What's your fantasy remix?
That
See, that was
yeah.
cool. I love when Luda
My
did
Chick
that.
Bad remix.
Oh wait, I'm gonna give y'all a real posse song. So we ain't said a posse
Let's
song.
go.
Tip drill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's 5 niggas on that song.
They on
It's
the
all-
same. They in the
That's
same
a-
group
That's
though.
a posse.
It is. I'm
That's
not
a
mad
real
at it.
posse
I'm not
song.
mad at it.
Yeah.
Or Air Force Ones, however you want to take it. That's a
Nigga, the
posse
whole
song.
Lunatics, period. Batter Up, all that.
Yeah, like
Welcome to Atlanta remix was hard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one, but that
Yeah,
we
a lot
put
of
that up
niggas.
last week too.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah. Welcome to Atlanta is probably my favorite.
Oh, I
for
think they
sure.
like me remix.
Yeah.
That was Bow Wow's best verse that I've ever heard him spit ever.
Oh,
All cause the black
About
card bar.
Weezy, Prince of the
Yeah.
Old Town.
Just
He
'cause
got
of black
off,
card.
though.
Things now right. slow
After that,
down.
I was like, oh yeah, Bow coming back with it.
What about Swagger Like Us with T.I., Lil
Absolutely.
Wayne, Jay Z?
Absolutely. Forever, the Drake record.
Oh yeah. that
May
was-
not mean nothing to y'all.
Yeah.
That
We
is
have a lot
that
of-
bedrock.
Bedrock.
Power
Bedrock
Circle
is
by
fire.
MMG. You heard
It's
that
too
Power
many. It's too
Power
many.
Power
Circle?
Circle.
Y'all never heard that
But
with
we throwing these
MMG?
all. We saying what's the best one though. We just
What's the
throwing
best
them out
one?
there. Yeah.
Or your
Throwing them
favorite?
out
Swagger
there.
like us.
Swagger
'Cause
Like
they-
Us.
We got to do best
I
one
still
or
couldn't say
favorite
who had the
though.
best verse.
I think T.I. rewrote his.
He probably
T.I. had
He
the
did. I think it's like
T.I. had
evidence
the yeah
that
because he
did.
had the best verse. T.I. had the best verse.
No, he didn't.
T.I.
Not
had
in
the
my
best
opinion.
verse.
Why? Because he. Wait a minute.
T.I. had the best
Kanye's
verse.
verse we've got
I
verse.
liked Weezy because at that time he was just hot.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, I like
got you.
T.I.'s
Yeah.
better.
I like Jay-Z verse, dog.
Of course,
Yeah,
Kid
yeah.
West, skinny.
very good.
It's
verse.
it's tough to talk that money talk like Hove, man.
Yeah.
And if you a
you
Hove
know,
fan,
I
you know
don't
a record
care.
where he was talking big shit, dog, was that Three Kings off of Rick Ross.
What?
album
Come on,
with
bro.
him and Dr. Dre.
Come on,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
He was like,
he was on a whole
niggas
different
Dre
song.
was
fuck
Dre
my
kind of got
daughter's
off
room.
too
Bro,
though.
you know,
Rated
another,
right
another
there.
song
Drake,
that niggas
yeah,
sleep
because
on,
he got off too
talk-
hard,
He
yeah.
talk Greasy on Open Letter.
Yeah.
People sleep on that track.
Dog.
But he talking some money
He
shit.
be,
niggas
he
can't
be
fathom,
going
bro.
in.
Yeah,
He be
yeah.
making me feel like, okay.
The
I
nigga
gotta
said
go- I
when he
gotta go to
told
work
when he said he
tomorrow.
told Obama, come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's big money
Yeah.
talk right there.
Yeah.
All right, Ladies Night with Lil Kim, Angie Martinez, Left
And
Eye.
I'm whatever on
Fire.
that.
Come on.
That was fire.
That was fire.
That was
I'm
fire.
whatever on that. Hot
was
Boys
fire.
remix is way better than that.
That was
That was the
fire.
Missy featuring
We're not putting them
Nas,
against
E.
each other. We're just
No, I'm
saying
just
it was
saying.
a good song. That song was
Ooh,
hot.
that beat was fire.
But,
And Nas did his
but,
Nas set that beat off,
but,
bro. Escobar,
but,
man,
but,
come
but.
on. CBR
Yeah, that was
headlights.
hard,
We
yes.
said Escobar CBR
Yeah,
headlights.
that was hard.
He blacked on
I'm
that.
not mad at it.
Timbaland up there is top two.
Timbaland. Ooh, that's
He
a
ain't
whole
two.
nother
Top
conversation.
two what producer?
Yeah.
He better than Swiss?
Yes.
Nah.
He better than
Timbaland?
Swiss.
Timbaland?
Between
It's-
Tim
it's-
and
it's him and
Pharrell.
Pharrell.
He not
That's
better
it.
than
Yeah,
Swiss.
Tim and Pharrell got way
It's
more
him.
than
It's him.
Swiss.
Pharrell. Kanye.
No, I'm just talking about just music wise to me. Like
But
Swiss.
the spectrum
is
of
better than
Timberland,
Tim.
No
the spectrum
way,
of
bro.
Pharrell, Swiss don't even do certain songs that they do.
But Tim is like Tim. I like.
He hyped though. Swiss
Like,
is hyped.
disrespect.
No, I just
when
feel
his
like
record
Tim.
come on,
Tim
it do-
sound.
it do- it do-
Tim has.
Yeah.
Tim hasn't grown. He's still making.
What?
Like if you hear some of his new shit with Justin Timberlake, it sound like some of his old shit.
No, he did Cry Me a River. There should be
Bro.
nothing else to talk about.
He
Yeah.
got hits with Britney Spears, Madonna, all bro. You wild. Like,
No, I'm just saying. I think.
I said that
Let's
was
go
a
back
whole
to
nother
that shit like
conversation.
when he was doing with Magoo and all them.
Oh,
That shit
yeah,
sound
yeah.
like now. Like that Love to Love You. You can play that beat now, nigga.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
off
The
on that
love,
shit.
to love, to love. Yeah.
All right, what about Black Rob Whoa remix?
What?
No, I'm talking about with your man.
That original Whoa is still crazy.
Yeah.
They still do Freestyle Fridays to that beat.
Man,
Oh,
dog,
yes.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Ain't nothing for
See, and this is why like I have to give Diddy his props, dog. Like he may be a snake to most people and he may
Super Snake.
be doing like crazy shit, but bangers,
How we forget about All About the Benjamins?
dog. That you know what? That's it.
Anything,
That's it.
anything.
You know
with
what?
That's it for me.
To me,
Anything
when
with
it comes
Bad
to
Boys,
that
Jada
though.
track,
Kiss, Sheik Loops, Notorious B.I.G.
Sheik.
and Lil Kim,
My nigga.
and Diddy.
Sheik.
Diddy's best verse, bro.
Sheik showed me some shit I ain't never seen before on that song.
Yeah.
dog. He got the
Yeah,
best
dog.
verse to
Sheik
me.
is mean.
That's my
Yeah,
favorite
Sheik.
verse.
Yeah, they sleep on Sheik though.
Oh, all about
Bro,
the Benjamin.
he spazzed on that
Yeah.
track.
It's hard to say who's the best one in the locks. Even though
I just
Yeah,
well,
I got to
Jada
see
Kiss
him
was
on
amazing.
Alaska.
But
I never-
Styles though,
for some
Cole.
reason- For some
With
reason,
it.
Sheik never stepped out like on the Locks project like he did on All About the Benjamin.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they tried to cop those.
Yeah.
Right.
Colossal size Picasso.
Who in the what?
Okay,
Yeah, Sheik was on another
Yeah,
level
dog.
right
Oh
there.
my.
Well, Wu Tang.
that's me. That's me.
Well,
Like
Wu-Tang-
you just said it.
fall in that category?
Man, Wu-Tang.
Or is it
But
a
that's
group
a real
already?
pop.
Triumph.
Yeah, it's a group already.
They are.
Man.
Because the Triumph is that's a gospel
Man.
song right there.
That motherfucker speak to you, don't it?
I listen
Right.
to their old shit.
Yeah.
Like 26,
Yeah, I would-
36 chambers and all
It's-
that.
Oh yeah.
I'm off
Timeless
the
You
line.
know what?
music.
Okay, so shameless plug, but I really be like in the shower playing albums I ain't heard.
So you can listen
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, and I really be like,
Yeah,
I'm not getting out the shower.
I know what you mean, man. You gotta make yourself listen to it.
Yeah.
Because
You have to,
36
though.
Chambers is.
I do that
fire.
shit. If I have to,
And I was
sit
only
with
like
something,
6 songs in, and I'm just like,
This is
flame.
freaking amazing.
And I got to it late, so I felt like I
Yeah.
did myself a discredit. But I do the same thing. When I gotta sit with something, I wait till I gotta wash dishes because I can't touch my phone with hands.
yeah.
So I have to
you
let
gotta
it play.
sit there
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
can't
So
press
whenever
skip.
I'm gonna wait till later when I wash the dishes. I'm gonna
Yeah,
listen to
I
that.
try to do that when
Yeah.
I'm straightening up the house and shit. I sat on the first Jill Scott album, and I must have played it like 3 times in a
also
row.
her birthday,
'Cause I'm just
too.
like,
Oh man.
Jill was on a whole different
shout out
energy when she
Jill.
first dropped.
Yeah.
yeah.
Happy
was a whole
birthday,
different
Jill
time.
Scott. What about Brandy? I Want to Be Down remix with Yo Yo,
I'll
MC
be honest,
Light.
I don't remember that.
I remember it, but I wouldn't put it up there.
MC got
I
off.
think y'all like
Brandy
female
hard.
I
rap.
like MC
That
like.
Never Say Never album. That's her best album.
Queen Latifah.
Shit.
You on a girl movement right now.
I'm
You're
the,
not
I
rocking
am
that
a first of all I am a woman.
I'm not a big fan.
We not
of
we not
female
gonna
rap.
argue
Okay.
that. but-
I'm just saying.
Oh,
I didn't say many female songs, but I'm going to say some female songs because I am.
Yeah, I mean, they deserve
a
it.
lady.
They
over
had some
here.
hits, like you said.
Don't let the Jordans and the
ladies' night is
sweatpants
probably
fool you.
that's the biggest you gonna get though. Is that ladies' night joint, like and
Yeah,
the Hot Boy
on
remix.
the female collaboration.
Yeah, that's a
And I don't mean that in the form of
Boy.
disrespect, but that's
Baby,
that's,
you got
Yeah, 'cause
nigga,
they don't
what?
even do that no
Missy
more.
Elliott.
Ludacris tried to give y'all one with My Chick Bad remix, but it was
And no, What's Your Fantasy remix does it for me, so he don't
What
even
about
need
One
that.
Minute Man remix? The Jay-Z.
that was
Trina.
fire though.
That was lit.
That was
Ludacris.
fire.
That was
Get
lit.
your independent ass out of here.
Question. How you dish your wife?
He was a fool for that.
Oh, man.
Hope is a goat, dog.
He the GOAT.
Straight up.
I'm gonna be mad because I know tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna think of like 3 more songs.
some
I'm like,
shit, huh?
fuck, I could have said.
Man.
Yeah, he the GOAT. He the
sure.
GOAT for me, man. I mean,
So,
Rob-
so can we sit with it since we couldn't find the best one? Could we sit with like a top 3 then? We gonna put All About the Benjamin.
All About the Benjamin is number 1 for me.
Flavor in your ear,
Flavor in
man.
your
Don't
ear,
forget
number 2.
flavor in your ear,
Flavor in your
man.
ear. Okay, that's the first 2
That
then.
was the
Please
first
don't
In
forget
my
that.
opinion.
Did you already notice that those are 2 Diddy referred joints? That's what I'm saying.
Man, we were just talking
He
about
up
Diddy.
there, man. He up there, dog. He up
But
there.
I-
They
Nigga
got
could-
mad at me just saying that Khaled followed
No, that's
the
what
same
I'm saying. That
pedigree.
kind of goes with your argument that he kind of did the
He
same
do, right?
thing.
You an
Yeah.
artist. Khaled follows the
he's-
same
he's-
pedigree.
he's-
But I'm
the
just
dude-
saying, no. The only thing that I think we was trying to say was like Diddy is not just that.
Yeah. Diddy's
Well, no, he's an extremely successful businessman, of course.
He a
But as
producer.
far
Yeah.
as music producing, is being copied and pasted right now with Khaled, or he attempted it before he fell off. That's what I was saying. I see the same thing that Diddy did in Khaled,
There's
and y'all
some
wasn't
sort
trying
of
to hear that.
parallel.
Well, let's be real, dog. Anything that Puffy really touches musically is usually fire.
Except for his
but
shit.
but not Khaled.
Danity Kane.
That
They
last
listen,
that
this
last
is
train
the-
of
this
Paris
is
was
now-
fire.
By the time
Famous.
Danity Kane cracking.
But then
Day 26
he had.
cracking.
You gotta remember, them all got
The band,
reality
they
shows.
had one
talk.
album.
They had a
and
reality
it's
show.
cracking.
type.
It was playing.
But they had all them shows.
But
all
no,
albums
okay.
had shows
You
tied to
can
them.
you can take all those out.
We
Nigga.
talking about the music though.
But
But
the
you
music
take
come
all of
after
them
you
out.
invested.
Okay, tell me this.
That's what I'm saying.
Get Loose. Fire, yes or no?
What did it do? It was.
I'm
I heard it once, and that was it on the radio.
When
It
it
was.
comes on, how do you
Do
feel?
you hear it? Is what I'm saying.
When it comes on for me, it's
You
like
don't
let's
hear
go.
it, bro. It
I'm
was
ready to-
well
I'm
done.
ready to start my day, you know what I'm saying?
Get Loose was a regional record for NY niggas. That's why if you see the video, they was doing all them East Coast dance. It was an NY record, bro. You don't even hear that shit here.
Nigga, special delivery. Let's get it.
Okay, so now we talking.
Special delivery remix.
Yeah,
There we
that
go.
was one we
That's
kind of
number
forgot.
three.
See,
That's number
Damn.
three. That's number 3, dog. That's number 3.
I wouldn't
I'm about to.
I ain't-
Ghostface.
Special delivery
Keith Murray,
remix.
Craig
Ain't no
Mack.
fun.
Ooh.
Special delivery
I had to
Real
get
big, DJ
yeah,
Young,
because
wake
I had
up.
to throw
What'd
because
you say?
y'all was going real.
Ain't no
Y'all was
fun.
going.
We was
Oh, ain't no
going
fun?
in.
Y'all was going in, so
Ain't
I
no
was,
fun
That's a
can't go over
posse
Cali is
song.
active though.
yeah, it can.
Yes, it can. Absolutely.
y'all-
Based off
wow.
a DJ, based
No,
off
no.
how I DJ, bro, ain't no
Yes,
fun
you're
is
not-
song.
you're
I don't even have to
definitely-
play the song.
I love Cali is active, but you're not playing that at the party.
I'm not
Ain't
playing
no
at the
fun.
party.
Come
Ain't no
on,
fun.
everybody.
I don't have to play.
What if
Everybody
Corrupt
is
gave a
green.
fuck about a bitch.
I'll always be
broke.
broke.
It's the
Come
bigger
on.
record.
So
That's the bigger
that's
record.
what we can
It's a
say
bigger
It's a
record.
bigger record.
too. When you play that in the club, then what happens?
That's
You want to go off club records?
Yeah.
It's like, come on now.
No, it's better than Cali
Let's
is
go off
active.
No,
though.
I'm saying that
Let's go off Logic.
that
not
one
club
is
records.
definitely better than
That might-
Cali is active.
I just have to throw a West Coast one in there. We just been on the East Coast.
Bang.
Man.
Hey, but that's some LA shit though. That's just
Yeah,
some LA
yeah.
shit.
But you
Like,
see what I'm
I'm
saying?
a-
You
I'm
can't-
a-
And that's a sample
It's the
too.
reason why they don't play
No,
the
no,
club.
I'm
It's a
just
They don't want
sample.
nobody fighting.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why.
for sure.
You know
I
what
would
I'm saying?
never play
If
that.
that's
in
the
the
case,
club.
if that's the case, look, if you
Nothing in the East Side
Nah,
is
people
nothing
play
on the
nothing
East
if
Side
you
is
bug.
out
Niggas don't
there.
fight.
Yeah, so it's like you can't go.
I'll
off
never
the club
play
records,
none of
bro.
that.
You can,
None of
but
that.
I
I
just
still
don't
think
think
ain't no
I just
fun.
don't-
opening.
No, I just
Club
don't think
records.
that Cali's Active is a better West Coast song to me because it seemed like it
Ain't
came
no fun
after
more.
Like you
all
said,
niggas-
it's a bigger
after
song.
Niggas
It's
was,
just a bigger
niggas
song.
was older.
Ain't no
Niggas
Fun is top
had
3 West
had
Coast
beef
rappers.
and
It's a
shit.
bigger anthem.
Oh,
that's
hands
for sure,
down.
for
Hands
sure.
down.
Well,
I think still
Yeah,
DR.
and it's a different anthem.
I don't
It's
man.
know.
it's a
bro.
way
You got
bigger
a lot of
anthem,
Pac.
man.
You're right.
Pac is like Pac got all the top 3 songs on the
But
West.
they
I
play
get really
Cali,
emotional about my
it's
Cali
curtains.
music.
You know that though, right?
I get really emotional. Like I don't like when
if
people
they
try to
play
diss
Ain't
West
No
Coast
Fun
music.
and scratched in the beginning, the intro to Cali, that energy's going up. If you hear boom, 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 bang,
do y'all
it's
remember
going up.
that?
Yeah, it's going up.
I think it's,
Yo.
I think it could go both ways.
it
though.
can though. It can.
I think it could go both
Do
ways.
y'all remember a couple Thanksgivings ago?
I'm
when,
gonna have to try
she
it
got
now, D.
beans,
I'm gonna put it on. I'm
potatoes,
gonna put it on
tomatoes,
that
and
school.
they put the Cali
I'm
is
gonna
active
try it.
beat.
Bro.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna give you your credit.
And it
I'm gonna
went.
give you
I
your
was
credit.
weak.
I'm like shout out to D for the mix for the transition.
Hey, that intro get everybody lit, man. That's almost like a dream.
But it's like you
Nightmares.
off top
This is-
gotta
this
do
is
your
for us.
shit though.
For
This is
us.
why I say the most important instrument in a band is always the bass.
Yeah.
Because any bass line,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. If I play,
Do-do-do-dum-dum.
if I play, dum 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 dum, you know
Right?
what it
Yeah,
is.
you know what that is.
Or
Off
if you hear
top.
doom, 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 what that juvenile shit.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh,
yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Or
That's a damn
dum
show.
dum 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 dum
Boom.
dum.
Niggas is beatboxing and
Niggas
shit.
is on-
Don't fucking play.
Niggas could hear that and feel that right away.
Hey, yo.
Because I'm a musician
like,
first
right,
before
right.
anything. So
Yeah. So you recognize that.
there don't have to be no words. Just let the music play.
The,
Yeah.
the bass is the heartbeat of the song. So
Yeah.
Before we
Literally
get, I
the
just want to
pulse.
say one more Posse song, which was
Oh, shit.
I told you it was gonna come to me later,
My
but
fucking one, bro.
no. Mace 24 Hours to Live, Black Rob, DMX.
That was straight.
Come
I thought you
on.
was gonna say 4321, which is Method
I was
Man,
not gonna say
Redman,
that,
DMX,
sorry.
and Ja
I was
Rule.
just about to say that too. Like we forget that video was something.
Reservoir Dogs, Jay Z,
Method my favorite lyricist.
We need
Off-
to make
off of
a
Volume 2?
hey. We need to make a straight up playlist.
Yo, I
Of
might have
just
to really
Posse
bring one.
songs.
Like, I got a little old school one, but it ain't nothing like what we done said tonight.
Yeah,
so I'm about
we
to.
was
I
going
done
in.
noted a
Not
lot.
heavy enough.
I done noted a lot.
in.
I got a couple,
I mean,
but I
If
got a
we being
couple
real,
more.
real truthful, We Are the World is like cracking.
That's the best Posse song. Hey, that's number 3.
Everybody's on that, dog. On both of them.
Yo,
Hey, matter of fact, I ain't even.
Facts.
it's definitely
Dog,
fact.
I saw
I
the new
definitely
one.
That's
can't-
the ultimate posse song.
Yeah, that's
I
the
mean,
ultimate
it
one.
really
so many
is.
different genres
Yeah.
of
Dog,
musicians.
It's
I saw-
ridiculous,
I saw the
actually.
most recent one, right? And I was looking at the video. I said, "Is that Nipsey in the back?" And it was, dog. And that nigga threw up 60s in the video, dog.
I'm done.
I was like, bro, it don't get no better than that. It don't get no more West Coast.
LA,
than
you
that,
can't
dog.
take LA out of an LA dude. No matter where he go, LA dude gonna be an LA dude. That's
Don't disrespect the turf, all right, homie.
LA nigga gonna be an LA nigga. That's for damn sure.
Oh, you know what that means when Rick start talking.
What that mean, my nigga? What that mean?
Good work, big dog.
Oh man, most
Here we
definitely.
go.
So we would we would like to give a big shout out and salute and thank you to Mr. Picclo for coming through.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me,
We
man.
appreciate you coming through,
I'll
man.
be back.
Dropping that
Yeah,
wisdom,
yeah.
giving us that game that you got for us, man. We'll be looking out for your next project coming out.
Yeah, make sure y'all go get that Bacon, Eggs, and Grits, man. It's on Spotify, iTunes,
I'm
all
gonna
that
put my
shit.
playlist tonight, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That's most deaf. Let them know where they can find that one more time before we step out.
iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. Shout out to Hove. We only 6 degrees away, Hove. I'm just saying. So if you listening, we only 6
a fact.
degrees away, doc.
Shit, if you listening, shit, put us on title. Fuck.
Word.
Man, well, let us hold. We'll take care of you,
We'll
man.
take
Put us
care
on
of
title,
you.
man. So yeah, most definitely, man. We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in again, man. We'll see y'all next week with another one, man. It's your boy, the Slim Assassin with the passion, Big A.
She like,
Oh.
me.
Tia
You may
goes,
kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air, I'll rise. Words of Maya Angelou.
That's dope.
Oh, we doing quotes?
R.I.P. You know, DJ Dom King. Y'all know what it is.
Damn,
Said Trends Collectors.
yeah.
Oh, I put the pressure on him. Look,
All right.
look, you felt that pressure.
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm D-Nice, man.
And when you rise at night and you go to sleep, all right, man. That's all I got.
We out.
I was a
Be
little,
blessed,
I was a
y'all.
little jealous of that,
Before we
man.
go,
Be
go
blessed,
in
man.
and
Tune in
type in
again
be
next
nice.
Wednesday, man. Holla.
Peace.
Good night.
Nigga, that's